Okay, maybe it did. I don't know. Hey, GT,
Hey, GT. How's it
you're
going,
in the show.
GT?
Everyone can see you and hear you. Okay, I know that. I don't know what this thing is doing. Okay.
Okay, Miss
I
Peach
think
Nut made it.
did mines go live? I filled
Huh?
it in. Did mines go live? I filled it in.
Yup, I see you.
Okay.
Did, did
Hey,
mine?
Texas Lala. She said, "You're live now." It
Hey,
worked.
God's desire for me in
It
Texas,
worked.
Lala. Did
Yeah,
mine
they
go
gonna
live?
put you over
I
there.
don't
They gonna
know.
Hey,
hit the
Crochet
thumbs up
Queen.
for
Hey,
you.
GT.
Yeah.
Jane Doe.
Oh, thank you, Duval. She says I'm live. Thank you. She don't want me to spank her. That's why she's saying
Hey,
something.
Andel.
There you
Hey,
go.
Bonnie, Mike.
There she goes.
There she
She's back.
is.
She's back.
yeah,
There
I'm
he
not
is.
too comfortable with this.
LP, Bonnie.
You not comfortable with it?
Everybody in the chat.
Hey,
Yeah,
Peace.
GT.
I mean it's just new to me. Hey, GT Junior.
Hey, Mike.
Hey there, FR,
You
Hey,
know what's
Rona,
down with
Junior.
the
Hey,
effort?
Miss
Boy, you doing
Junior.
that
Gail,
effort. Hey, darling.
Hey,
Hey,
and
Bougie. Toot, toot,
Robin.
beep, beep.
Miss Bougie,
Hey,
yes, ma'am.
GT.
ASA
How
Drama, how
y'all?
you doing? Daywalkers, toot toot. Yes, ma'am.
oh, Robin, I was saying if you Google a scrubby pattern, free scrubby pattern, you probably want to probably come up. But really,
Okay.
if you know how to make a hat, you know how to
Yeah,
make a hat.
yeah, and around.
It's just the crown portion of a hat.
Oh, okay.
So it's
So
like
that's what I was going to ask you. Yeah.
it's like the first three rows.
Oh, okay. I got you.
It's like the first three rows of a hat, and then you're done. And so it's usually about maybe 4 inches across
Okay.
a circle.
Perfect. That's what I will.
I haven't made one in cotton yarn.
Mhm.
Um, I haven't made that kind of scrubby in
Hey,
cotton yarn. I have made
Professor
other
Hey,
ones in
Lenora.
girl.
cotton
Hey.
yarn,
Yeah.
but you can make there's other shapes that you can use. Like if, there's one that's a triangle shape that's really nice for your
Oh,
face.
yes. I can use
Um,
them in my little self-care kits is what I'm thinking.
yes, that would be really cute. It's like a little triangle shape. I don't have any with me. And it has like a little loop at the top that you
Ah,
can hang it
yeah.
by. Um, when I get home, I will see if I can find the pattern for that. And is your email on your page?
Yes.
I'll
And
send you
I
an email.
emailed you too.
I'll send you an email and let you and see so you can use that one. It's a free that's a free pattern on YouTube. I
Okay.
forget what it's called. I think it's just called like a facial scrubby.
Oh,
Hey,
that'll be
Texas.
Triangular or
Lala.
triangle facial scrubby or something like that. But it's a free YouTube pattern.
okay.
Um, and those are
That's
really nice in cotton. The scrubby yarn itself is nylon. Is it nylon?
okay.
Or it's something that doesn't absorb moisture. Like cotton absorbs the water, so it can get
Yeah.
heavy. And you're going to need to make sure you wash it out good and let it hang to dry or throw
Right.
it in a washer and dry it, you
That's
know. But the scrubby yarn doesn't actually absorb moisture. So when you hang
okay.
it, the
Okay.
water just drips off of it and it air dries like really quick. So you don't have to worry about it catching, mold or bacteria and
Right.
things. But it's a
The
different, I mean,
microfiber. Okay.
yeah. So I would, it just depends on what you're going to use it for. Different people prefer different fibers. I picked up some cotton yarn at the dollar store the other day, and I made making some washcloths out of it. I have one right here. Of course, I have one right here.
Oh, nice.
It's just a washcloth, and I call it the moss stitch, but other people call it the lemon peel stitch.
Yes.
Have you ever heard of it?
Yes.
It's just a single double. You do your chain and then you do one single
And one.
crochet, one double crochet in each. You do one. one stitch in each chain, and then the next row is double, single, double, single. So you do a double into single and a single into double, and it gives it a really nice texture. I'm gonna try to give you a close up. I don't know if y'all can see it or not, but it gives it a really nice texture. I don't know if y'all can see it or not.
Making, Felicia?
Huh?
What are you making?
It's just a washcloth.
That's nice.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm making it a little bit oversized, because some people like them bigger. I make some small ones for giveaway, like for babies, and then I make bigger ones for adults.
Okay.
But this is just cotton yarn that I picked up at the Dollar Tree.
Can I ask a question?
They have that Premier cotton, just cotton. It's not. Go ahead.
Who all is doing the Paul Robeson in the chat? It's just a Paul Robeson, right? It's just okay. Who all in the chat is doing the Paul Robeson?
I don't have Paul Robeson.
Do you want some?
You don't have a Paul Robeson seeds?
Do you want some?
Yeah, I could. Yeah, I would love to. Because I was thinking of succession planting and tomatoes. I have a lot of plants, and some just popped up from out of nowhere. But I would love to try it because that's the one of the guys' challenge, right? The Paul Robeson.
Yeah,
I don't have. I don't
Are
have.
They really good? Oh, GT.
That was GT's challenge.
I've never had one before, so I don't know.
So you've never
tasted
it?
Did you?
I've never tasted a Paul Robeson. Yeah.
Did you hit the go live button?
No, I don't know. I guess I wanted to ask a question. What if and when I do it start where I come in? How does that work on my channel?
Yep. Starts where you come in.
Starts when I come in.
Go to your channel and hit the thumbs up, but you'll end up accumulating. You accumulate.
Mm-hmm. And how do you end it? Like if
it'll say leave. It'll say leave.
It'll end when Mona ends the live. So you'll stay. Okay. You'll be live until she ends it.
Okay.
Even if you leave, it'll still be live on your channel.
Yeah. And you you know how you leave your job and then want to come back and all that. You can do all that and come back and still be live.
And you'll still be getting hours from
it. Look, you can do like J3. You can put your avatar up, hit mute, and go do everything you got to do, and you'll still be getting it. You'll still be getting hours. You'll still be getting the time. But it's cool. I'm cool with that. You know how you like to take
that if you didn't have your volume up, you didn't get any credit. So your volume
if you don't have volume up while you're not watching it, you don't get any credit. But if you on a live and you mute it, you still get credit.
Oh, okay.
Because the rest of the live is not muted. You're the only one muted. If the live is still going on, if you're on that live with other people, and even if you're not saying, you don't even have to be there. If just your avatar is there and your thing is on live.
Wow. Okay, cool bean. Okay.
Bonnie, GT is in Alaska. Oh, Jane, that explains things out.
Everybody asks me that, huh?
Yeah. Why is
I need to put it.
Where you at?
Where you
I'm 4 hours.
It's on your thing.
No, it ain't on there.
In Alaska.
I know
it ain't on there. Just
Junior.
It just say GT Junior.
Part of the reason why I did that is because people will subscribe to your channel and they won't watch not nail lick a video. I don't need no fake support. I'm serious.
Yeah.
I just want people to every once in a while, once a year, please just come to my channel and say hello. That's all I be wanting. And sometimes they just subscribe just to subscribe.
Everybody's channel.
Huh?
I be
Well,
saying hello on everybody's channel.
I
but
can
I
dig it.
thought
I
that
can dig it.
YouTube would kick you off if you don't watch at least the video. If you subscribe and don't watch the
YouTube
video,
will kick
Oh, really?
yeah.
YouTube will kick you off if you subscribe and watch the videos because they like that. They do random kickoffs.
They do that
All of a
Wow,
sudden
like
you'll
because
go, I ain't seen nothing from so and so in a while. You go to
right,
their channel, it's like, I know I was subscribed to this channel.
yeah.
right.
YouTube done kicked you off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I got
Yeah.
home today and I'm no longer monetized. They said I got to go through No Sense, Good Sense, or Somebody Sense. This is the second time they've done that with me. So you know what? I don't have my time is too precious to be constantly going through the process of getting monetized again. Whoever Good Sense, No Sense is. All of a sudden I'm just like, why y'all keep doing it? Every time I get to a certain amount, this issue comes up. And I sent that back to them on the other day. I ain't got time for that. You know, I'm glad I got my own money.
No,
That
I'm not one
part.
of these folks out here desperate for a dime from working hard trying to make a penny with you people. I hope y'all hear that too. I'm sorry, I'm not on my channel. I shouldn't be saying that.
I ain't going through it. I'm not gonna go through it.
Yeah,
I just want merchandise. That's all I want. I
you
want
can do that
merchandise.
without being monetized.
You can do anything you want to. As Best Yet Journey would say,
You don't have to be monetized to make money.
No,
Right.
no.
say it a little differently.
Oh,
You don't have to be monetized to be recognized.
oh, that part.
That part right
That's
there.
what she say.
That
So
That part. That part.
that's what I want. I want merchandise. I want T-shirts and sweaters and stuff like that.
You can do
Yeah.
that now.
You can do that.
I ain't got no money.
Without being
You don't
I
have
ain't
to
got
have
no
no
money.
money.
Yes,
you don't
you
have
do.
to have no money. No, you
I
don't.
want to get a. I want
Oh,
a.
for
I want a
drop
registered
shipping?
logo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I want a registered logo. When I do put it out, nah, that mine now. Nah,
Yeah, I want custom too. But you can do that with
yeah.
drop shipping, right?
Yeah, you can.
What?
With drop shipping, you can
With
create it.
drop shipping. Well, they call it print on demand.
Yeah.
What is that?
They
How
call
you
it
do
print
that?
on demand. They don't so there's a couple of companies out there that you work with and you can set up your designs and everything, but they don't make nothing until it's ordered.
Till they order. Yep.
So you don't
I
have
was
to
thinking
pay
about that part.
for advanced stock. You know, you don't have to stock up and store anything anywhere. It's print on demand. Somebody places the order, they print one and send it.
So they will have a copy of your logo or whatever you want printed on the shirt or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And someone makes an order for it, they will go ahead and print it. And your stuff is
Then
Right.
this company. I mean, they're not gonna steal your stuff.
Nah.
No, they're
If you
legit
making a
companies.
deal with them, they're getting their money.
They're legit companies. You pay a like a setup fee, and you'll pay a upfront setup fee, and then they get a portion of the sales.
So, but your
So
stuff
if
needs to be
you sell a
copyrighted,
shirt, they get a
incorporated, right?
percentage.
Your stuff would need to be
Oh,
incorporate or copyright though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I may have to look into doing that. I have my logo. I've had it for years, but I've not done anything with it because of procrastination, and I allowed life to be lifing. But I need to go ahead and do something. But you can't, if you're not monetized, you can't advertise it on your channel the way that
Oh,
they
you
do.
can?
You can advertise on a flyer. You can advertise any way you want to.
Yeah,
You
I
can
mean, you know how it comes up underneath your on your channel, the stuff in your store.
right.
You won't have
But
a
that's
store.
through. Yeah, you don't have the YouTube store, but you
Mhm.
can set up a store elsewhere,
Yeah,
and you can do videos about your store. You can put you can do ads on every. You can make your own in screen ads, or like when you edit your videos at the beginning and the end of my videos, I usually put my logo in there. You can do a little clip at the beginning, at the end that says, "See, if you're interested in merchandise, see my store at," and put a link to it. There's some rules about links that go outside of YouTube, but it may not be able to be an active link, but you can redirect people to, look at my about page for my things, because lots of people have links to their websites, and on their websites they sell lots of other things like consulting and what is it called, if you want them to come and do a presentation or things like that. They do a lot of other things that they have on their website. Like you can put it on your Buy Me a Coffee page. You can set up a store on Buy Me a Coffee. You can set up consultations on Buy Me a Coffee. You can do classes. You can do books. You can sell merchandise. All of that on Buy Me a Coffee, and you can put a link to your Buy Me a Coffee in every video.
How much
I have my Buy Me a Coffee.
Huh?
How much do they get if you do the Buy Me a Coffee? I understand they get a good chunk of it. YouTube.
Buy Me a Coffee is free until you start doing the extra stuff. I don't know what percentage they take on sales.
Yeah, I haven't.
But they don't take any of the coffee money. If people buy you a coffee, they don't take anything.
I was gonna say, yeah, I've seen it. I didn't see any money come out of it yet.
They didn't take any money out of the ones I've received.
Hey, Jamaica, just got to watching 2 of your videos. Hey, Healy Means is back, y'all.
Duval said that she did the t-shirt thing too, and the one place she had came out terrible.
It depends on who you go with. I was gonna say there's a company that African Dreaming uses for their shirts. I think theirs is print on demand, and I think Black's Tropical. I'm not sure if Black's Tropical. They may have bought some. I think theirs is what started out print on demand, but I think they may have switched to somebody else because I know they will buy some up in advance and sell them.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Duval, I'm gonna check your page out and
I have some of mine.
See your advertisement. See how it looks. Okay. I'll be checking you out.
I have mine that I just get made when I'm doing events. I'll have t-shirts.
Yeah.
But I would love to have it on our page.
You do what now?
I sell my logo t-shirts at my events and things like that. But I would love to do that on demand. I've seen a lot of people have that added page. It's a nice passive income, and you don't have to store anything. That's great.
I forget the name of the one that I've seen a lot of people use. Is it Redbubble? I haven't been impressed with their products, but a lot of people use them.
Okay.
I think it's called Redbubble. But there's another one that's better. The one that African Dreaming uses, and I don't remember the name of it. But you can go to their channel. I think they have a link on their channel.
Okay, I'll check it out. I definitely will. Because my stuff is ready. I just need to make that next step, that final step, make that connection. Because I was going to do it on my YouTube page, but when I got home today, I was like, well, that goes out the window.
Now, what was be a hard time about monetization too? So,
what was their reason for demonetizing you?
And they said I needed to verify that I am me, so I need to go through AdSense. I just did that earlier this year.
I got to do that too.
I mean, how often do you have to go through AdSense? And they take your monetization down until you go through to prove that you're you. I just did this 3 months ago. I did it 3 months ago and did it 2 months ago, 2 months prior to that. So why y'all dropping the ball?
Right.
Every time I get to a certain amount of money, I mean, it's the exact same amount of money, they do this to keep from paying. It ain't but a couple of cents. It's just 2 pennies. It's just 2 pennies.
They clowning. They that stingy. They stingy with 2 cents.
About 2
2
cents.
cents. If they really
Man.
want that 2 cents, I want them to have it.
Ooh, wait. That's why I'm about merchandise.
Yeah.
I want people to have my shirts on and stuff like that versus being monetized. I want to be compensated for my my time that I'm spending on YouTube, but it just doesn't seem as profitable
It's
unless you
not.
get one of
It's
those
unless
viral
you
videos.
right. Unless you have a million folks.
Yeah,
But the thing about
I
listen,
want a video.
listen, I did a 20-something minute video, like 22 minutes. They put a 40-something minute ad on my 20-something minute video.
What?
42
Yeah.
or 43-minute ad on my 20s. I was like, ain't nobody gonna sit and watch this mess. Really?
Right.
A 40-something about that's a movie. They put a movie on my video.
Who did?
YouTube.
Yes, they did. This is the third time they've done that. And they act like you're doing something against them when you say stop ad or you cut it short. Why?
Yeah.
40-something minutes? I'm making helping this person make money. And I'm
Yeah.
not getting 2 nickels.
You
That's
monetized, right?
monetized, but you don't get honey. You don't get the money. Trust me, it's
Well,
penny.
if they
It's like
making
part
money,
of a
you
penny.
supposed to make money.
You don't make no money.
Oh,
40-some minutes, you would think that you would get a nice chunk of change if you actually let that video run. But no, you don't get the money. And look, another thing I didn't realize, like you may be at $70 today, and tomorrow you may drop down to 40. How does that happen? If you earn the money, if they're doing the money like they do the hours, you're taking money away. So, it's a yo-yo. They're gonna make the money because the big companies are paying them. These people are paying them big bucks. They're giving you a portion of a penny. A portion of a penny. The majority of us, I would say, it's not worth it. It's really not worth it. So when I came home from church and dinner, and I looked at my phone, I said, "What happened?" I said, "Oh, you know what? They playing. They think people desperate because a lot of folks are desperate. I ain't one of them. No,
I ain't one of them either.
I worked hard to have my money coming in since I was a teenager. Thank God, I don't have to rely on that. There's more than one way to skin a cat, and I'm about to show you how to do it." Hey, Sia Sunshine, how you doing? I'm sorry, y'all.
hey, Sia Sunshine. Good.
Hey.
What you doing?
Yeah, that part right there. And then they want to ask you how they doing. They don't have time to read what I'm gonna write. They ask that question one more time. They're gonna be the rest of their life reading what I'm gonna write.
For the rest of your life.
Because it's not right, and I do stand up for what's right. And so
Yeah.
They're gonna be reading for the rest of their life.
Yeah,
the rest of your life.
The internet the internet gonna run out of ink. Okay, if that's possible, it's gonna run out of ink.
She broke the internet. Single-handedly broke the internet.
Do not hurt your fingers typing all that, okay?
Don't worry, some gonna be typed, some gonna be voiced. I alternate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But look, you won't even have to. If you're gonna use your voice, you don't need to type nothing in.
Sometimes
you need to do both.
Sometimes you just want to hit the keys and
right to make sure they got the message. You do both.
Yeah, and then go
over.
Oh
my God!
Don't send it right there. Go back the next and go back in on them some more after you take a break. So yeah, that part right there, y'all. So anyway, I have my Paul Robeson in the yard, and I have it up on top of my deck. Because y'all know I like to try different. I do not like to try. I do grow different ways. Drop seeds in the yard, on the deck, drop it in a seed tray, drop it in a cup, because I want people to know there's more than one way to garden.
Yeah.
You know, you have people who are just like thinking they got to have all this land or have some dirt to go and drop it. No, get a cup and drop it in there. Let's start off right there. And we'll take it from there. Let
That
the
part.
seedling come up and then we'll move on from there.
I
You
started
know.
mine in the Arrow Garden, and then I took cuttings off of it, and I've got 4 of them outside in containers now,
See,
and one of them had blooms on it when I left. So, crossing fingers and toes, maybe
yeah.
I'll have some small tomatoes on it when I get home.
When you see the blooms, it takes about 14 to 15 days for the tomato to form and start getting ready for harvest. So, yeah, you should be seeing some green, you know.
Yeah, I'm
I would,
hoping there'll be a little bitty tomato on there when I get home.
yeah, it's probably gonna be a lot bigger, a lot more than that when you get home. Cause
Well, I'm
they,
hoping the other ones will start to bloom. That's the nice thing about taking cuttings, though, is that the cuttings were from a plant that was already um
mature.
had a year's growth on it,
Hmm.
because I started those last year.
Oh, okay, okay.
So they're mature plants, and so maybe they'll bloom sooner and produce quicker.
Yeah, yeah. You probably be surprised when you get home. It's hot. I don't know where you are, but it's hot down here.
Yeah, it's hot in Alabama, so I'm hoping that they didn't die while I was gone. I think we might have got a little bit of rain, so I don't know. You know what? It'd be all right. Don't really matter.
They'll bounce back because you haven't been gone long enough on the back because you watered them very well before you left. I know.
I still have the original plant inside, so I can take more cuttings.
Hey, Cassandra.
Hey,
Um,
Cassandra.
Hey,
it's,
Cassandra.
they're in a pot, so they're in a pot. You didn't sit them down like inside of so like a pan of water so they can wake up.
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah, I have for all of my containers I buy these things. I get a bunch of stuff from Dollar Tree, but I'll get like the plastic plates
Mm-hmm.
um from Dollar Tree. They're shallow, but they hold about a half inch of water or so. So when I do water them, there's a little bit left, and so it can soak that up. And then if I'm gonna be out of town for a day or two, I will make sure I water them really good before I go, and make sure there's some water standing in the bottom, so they'll have something to sustain them. And then there's also some other containers that are about a couple inches tall that I will sit them in. So if it rains, I don't like to leave them in there because I don't want them saturated sitting in water. But if I'm gonna be out of town for a few days and I don't know if it's gonna rain or not, I'll put them in there. But they're high enough up, so um they're not too high, so the water doesn't run off, but they're high enough so they can have about an inch of water um,
Right, right.
in there. So yeah, I do. Anytime I see a shallow container at a Dollar Tree in any section, I'm picking it up to sit one of my pots on.
Yes. Hello, Albert Miranda.
Hey, Albert Miranda.
Hey, Albert.
I was watching
Okay.
Jamaica, you had videos when she planted some bare root trees today, and somebody in her chat was asking why did she soak the roots. Like I said, there's a lot of people out there who still don't know. A lot of new people know things. That's why we have to keep talking about this. You know, why do you soak the roots when you first get the bare root tree? And she showed how to plant them. Uh, she planted in the
Most
ground.
of them come with directions that tell you to do that,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
but some
but if you're
don't.
watching a video and it's not yours, then you don't know. She was just curious as to why she,
Yeah.
you know, um,
Some trees don't come with any directions, no, no instructions. So people do ask, but some of them
and-
come with instructions, and they'll tell you to make sure that the roots are good and wet before
right.
you put a bare root tree in the ground. I have always dug my hole and then fill it with water before I put my
Oh,
tree in the ground. And that allows the water to soak out into the surrounding area to make sure the ground itself is moist before I put my tree in the ground, because I don't want it to get in the ground, and even if it's the roots are moist, you put it in the ground and you put the soil in it, and then the surrounding area is not moist, it will suck the water away from the roots.
Well, she has clay, and she talked about her clay soil. So what she does is with her bare root trees is what I did. I do. She don't put them in the ground first. She because she doesn't want to expose them to whatever's down in it right away. So she puts them in pots.
Yeah.
Then she let them grow there for a while. Then she puts them in the ground, which is a smart thing to do. Uh,
Yeah.
I grew it. I grow everything in pots, as y'all know. And
Yeah.
my trees are close together, and they grow all into each other. Some people have a problem with the trees being close together and growing into. I
I
don't have
don't.
a problem because guess what? In the forest, when those trees drop the seeds and stuff, they come up, and God ain't saying, "Okay, you go 10 feet down there. You can't grow here."
Well, and that's another
That's
thing too. In forestry, we grow trees close when they're young because
Mhm.
it makes them grow straight.
Yeah,
It growing them close together makes them grow straight. When they start to get bigger and need more space, then we thin them out.
right,
You
right.
when the crowns are touching and you want the crown to develop, then you thin them out so that that crown can develop. But so yeah, there's reasons to grow things close, and there's reasons to spread thin them out. Um, and there, there's reason to do it both ways.
you
Well,
don't have no mint, do you? Because you can't
men,
grow no
No,
mint close together.
men gonna
do
grow
she have
close
some
together
mint?
anyway.
Yeah,
You
she
know,
came over my house and stole some mint.
That
would you
mint,
hush?
that mint will take. Oh, I had to remove some mint today because it was sending out them rhizomes, and I have it in like a little herb bed, one of them big Dollar Tree planters, and I have like rosemary in there. I even got a little cherry tomato in there, rosemary, lemon balm, mint, and oregano. And I seen the rhizomes starting to shoot out from the mint. I said, "Oh, you gotta go." I,
Mm-mm.
well,
you
you
had
should
to
have
go.
planted it somewhere else because the mint, the yogi mint, there's a recall on that. So now the mint is beginning to become an issue with pathogens or E. coli or whatever. So I used to give a lot of mint away. I'm not giving it away, and I'm trying to grow as much as I possibly can because I do
Yes,
drink
I
a lot of
am.
mint tea. So you just have to get it under control. Or you put it in a pot.
Mhm.
I put a piece of paper, aluminum foil underneath that pot so it can't go
Yeah,
nowhere.
it said block it off. Yeah,
Block it
but
off.
I had another pot. I just moved it to its own pot
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
I knew that it shouldn't have been in there, but I was trying to see if I can get it to yeah, it wasn't
Yeah,
working.
you planted it with something else. It was about to kill everything you had in that pot, girl.
And I already have an issue with growing rosemary. I was like, you're not about to choke my rosemary, and my rosemary look good right now.
I cannot grow rosemary.
Oh
I
man,
couldn't either. This is my first time growing it really good.
easy peasy. Mine
I
growing
got
in
one. I'm
bushes.
hoping it'll survive.
I grow
What's the
bushes
trick?
and bushes of rosemary.
Yeah,
That's
tell me
real
the
easy
trick.
to grow.
Because I don't know why it's surviving, but it's in there. That's why I took that mint out. I'm like, yeah, you ain't about to choke out my little rosemary that I got going. I use rosemary in my formulations. I use rosemary to cook. I use the rosemary in my teas. I need that rosemary.
Yeah, yeah.
I use a
Duval said the
lot of
only
rosemary too.
Duval
Yeah.
says the only tree she has is it having ground is her banana tree. Everything else is in pots. Jane Doe said she only grow mint in a container too. Yeah, I know that's right. Mike
Yeah.
said he's killed like 4 rose bushes. Mike, what you doing to your rose bushes?
What you doing to the roses?
What you got against the
Well,
rose
something else
bushes?
killing my roses. So, bug.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do a little neem oil spray.
Yeah.
With a little dish detergent and water.
I was about to go out there with some cayenne and some water.
That'll work too. That'll work too.
For roses, now I'm not a big rose grower, but when I lived in South Carolina in an old house, a mill house, and it had some rose bushes around it, and it had some bugs on it. I don't know what it was. I don't remember what it was, but I was told to just make a solution of soapy water and spray it down really good. Let it sit no more than about 30 minutes to an hour, and then rinse it off.
I'm working on
it. I
it.
didn't see it.
Okay.
And it supposedly will get most of those bugs off of the roses. But you just wet it.
It's just been a matter of days. Like I didn't understand how it took all my roses like that.
But yeah, just plain soapy water is what I was told. But neem would do it too. If you mix neem in, neem would help for sure. Because neem helps with a lot of bugs.
Ready. Actually, I use neem in my
but roses can be sensitive. So if I were you, I maybe would spray it in the evening.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, tell me this. Y'all talking about all these rosemary. I have issues with rosemary. So how do I start it? Do I put it in the refrigerator first? Do I put it in the oh Lord Jesus. Do I put it in the
Wow, 3 years growing, Duval.
Do I soak them in water first, or do I put them in the paper towel method? How do I get these rosemaries to get started? Because
where are you getting them from?
Ain't working.
The rosemary seeds
of the plant.
Yes.
On my rosemary seeds, I've left them in the refrigerator for a whole year.
You have to cold stratify your rosemary seeds?
I don't think so.
No, you just put them in
I don't think you have to. But there was something else that I had to cold stratify, and I said, rosemary, I've had a hard time with. I'm just gonna stick it in there. So I put it in the refrigerator. And then I forgot about it. And then I was like, oh, let me go and put some of these seeds in the AeroGarden, and they germinated.
Wow.
I just put them in some soil and make sure it stays moist, and they pop up.
Really? Because they don't like water. They don't like a lot of water.
It's not a lot, but I don't let it dry out.
Yeah.
When I'm germinating, for the germinating purpose, and I sit them on heat mat. Just sitting on the heat mat.
Yeah, they don't like the water. It germinated in the AeroGarden, but it didn't. I was able to harvest off of it once, and then it was like, we don't really like this, and it died.
Oh, they are.
Okay, just keep doing it.
Rosemary seeds too.
I'm gonna just throw the whole pack out there then.
I've done that, and it ain't worked for me.
Y'all are throwing the whole package on.
Yeah, they don't want. Listen, I'm talking about over 2 years. I've tried to grow rosemary. The one time I had rosemary, I had it outside in front of my house, and it got direct sun because it likes sun. But it was there, and I had a guy that would come and mulch all the time, and it grew great there. But I moved from there, and I couldn't dig it up and bring it with me. You know what I mean? So I was so mad about that. So I've been trying to grow it now for 2 years since then, and it does not work at all.
My rosemary comes back every year. I have it in a small container. It dies down, and it comes back the next year.
Wow.
I mean, just keep you'll look at it, and it'll look like it's dead, but it is not. Hold on to it, keep watering it, and it'll come right back.
Mine be dead.
I know mine sitting next to the strawberries. It's dead.
Be dead twice, huh?
Yeah, that part.
They don't like sharing space with nobody. They don't like a lot of water. And
mine gets like this big. It gets really big and really full.
Wow.
I had a really nice one last year, before last, and I put it in my garden bed. It did fine for a while, and then it was like, nah, don't like it here. Died. Just died.
I would get it from like the W or one of them stores. It'd be looking all good inside the grocery store. Then when you get home, And if I leave it just in that container that it came with from the grocery store, oh, it'll grow. I can keep cutting off of it. The moment I try and transfer it to a pot, it'd be like, nope, ain't happening.
I just bought a new one when I was in Texas, and I put it in a container when I got home. Now I'm afraid I should have left it in the little thing it was in.
Serena Noel is here and says that we are all related since the creation of Adam and Eve and Noah and the flood. Okay, thank you.
Hey, Serena.
Hey, Serena.
Hey, catch y'all later. Gotta go.
All right.
Thank you for coming.
Peace.
But I have a what is it? What kind of herb is that I have that every year is out there? It doesn't die; it multiplies. I mean, which one is it? Oh, name some herbs. What am I missing?
Parsley,
oregano, thyme,
oregano.
cilantro.
Oh, oregano is a straight up ground cover. If you put oregano in the ground, it's gonna take over.
That stuff does not die.
It's a straight up ground cover. If
But
you
it
want a
just
nice
sits
ground
low.
cover,
I wanted to.
you want to
big.
replace your lawn, plant
Yeah.
some oregano out there.
I mean, it's in a pot. It's in a pot,
wanted
and
to
it
get
roots itself
big.
in the ground. It roots itself in the ground. It will not die.
I think oregano is it's another one of those invasive ones.
I didn't know
and it's
that.
funny, I don't have any oregano, but I
Lemon
want
balm
some.
is another
Oregano
one.
is a good
No, bee balm.
it's
Bee
good
balm.
for coughs and
Mine didn't come up.
stuff. It's
Hey,
a good
Pam.
one for cough and cold season.
Okay.
How you
I
doing,
got
Pam?
some bee balm. I just got the bee balm.
Girl, that bee balm I messed around here and just set the cup. I bought some and I set the cup in the same container as I have my pineapple guava, and didn't pay it no attention. I looked over there about a month later. That bee balm was it had rooted itself down into the pot, and I couldn't get it out.
Wow.
It was, when I say big, it was about half my body size.
Wow.
And I couldn't kill it. When I finally got it, I had to go down in there, take the roots, and dig around the plant, and it was just terrible.
My balm died back on its own. It was big and it was big and it grew nice, and I had a good harvest off of it, and then it just died back on its own. So I
was about to get a gun and shoot my bee balm. I was so mad with it. I was like, well, what can you do with this stuff? What is it good for anyway? You know,
I'm done with this, y'all.
Oh, that's cute. Bee balm is good for you. I actually just looked that up because I had purchased it from
Felicia.
These girls last.
What's that?
It's just a washcloth.
Medicinal properties of the bee balm.
Lemon balm.
She got rosemary, oregano, lemon balm, peppermint, sage. In the same stackable container for 3 years.
Okay, I'm gonna try that too. I got some stackable containers that I need to put something in.
Hey, Hooking Good Creations.
Hey, Tina.
Y'all in them stackable containers. I want one so bad.
Aldi. I got mine from Aldi. Best.
Did you? I saw
Dollar
them
Tree.
Dollar Tree.
No, I got them at the Dollar Tree. I didn't like those.
I got the Dollar Tree one. It fell over. I lost so many plants.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, for real?
From the ones from the Dollar Tree, they're not. I don't know.
And they broke. What happened is it cracked. And
they cracked the first.
You say Aldi's got some?
Yeah.
Aldi's is nice.
They had some. My Aldi don't have none no more.
Yeah, that's what I want. Some deep ones.
They were super deep. They're sturdy. They lock in place. And I've had some wind, and my peppers look amazing. I got peppers in there, sage, yarrow. I got like 4 different peppers. 1, 2, 3.
I'll be right back.
5 peppers. I got peppers in there, sage, flowers. Like I love it. It's black. I
wish I had got it when I saw it. I looked at the price and I was like, I don't know, but it's not they're not pricey like as the
It was $12.99. I know. I was psyched up.
But yeah.
I want to get another one. And I had to go to 3 different Aldis to find it.
Yeah. That's the thing about them. They have nice stuff, but if you don't get it, it's gone.
So now you're making me think I need to stop by there tomorrow see if they got another stack of it, because I may need to get that one.
In fact, we might stop here before I leave to see if they have any here.
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna check that out. I'm gonna look and see, because that is true. If you don't get it while they got it, it be gone.
Yeah. And I've got some good stuff, garden stuff from Aldi over the years.
Oh yes. My little greenhouses I got from Aldi.
I think I got mine from Aldi too.
Super, super nice. My last one I got from Tractor, but the little ones that I have, I got them from Aldi.
Yeah. Where are you, Clever Planner?
In Jersey.
Oh, okay.
And we late getting supplies, so that's why we still had some stuff.
Yeah. Because I was thinking, man, it's been a minute since I saw those at Aldi. So
I need to come to the South. I need to travel. My sister's in North Carolina.
Okay. Where in North Carolina?
She's in Charlotte.
Okay.
And I normally come down and visit her. Normally I go for my birthday. I didn't go for my birthday this year. But I'm going to see what she's doing for her birthday in July. All right, so I'm at 3 inches and it's starting to curl like a hat.
Okay. 3. Are you on the 3rd row?
This is 1. Yep.
Are you doing double crochets?
No, any weed? No.
That's probably as big as you want it.
Okay.
And so you can just stop. I usually do a chain loop to hang it by. So I can hang it up. You don't have to. I don't think the patterns actually call for it, but I like to have a little loop, make a little loop of, I don't know, 10 or 15 chains.
Jane Doe, can you get that for me?
Huh?
So yeah.
I was talking to Jane Doe.
Should I play yarn chicken?
Yep.
I don't have much yarn left of this blue. I'm like, should I put a border on this thing? If I go 3/4 of the way around, and I don't have like 10 stitches left, and run out of yarn, I'm gonna be mad. Actually, I think I have another skein of blue. Maybe I will put a border on it.
That's my scissors. Hold on, right back. Let me grab my scissors.
This poor air conditioner sounds like it's about to blow up. Mona, I thought about you today. You won't believe what I had to eat.
Some watermelon.
Nope. Not watermelon. I was like, I should send Mona a picture of this.
Oh, that's a straw, Mona?
She wouldn't believe me. You about to be done?
Nah. I still got a long way to go.
That's a blanket?
Yeah. For a baby.
Oh, nice.
It's almost there. I'm like just starting on the other half of it.
Why did I pull it so behind? Yeah,
Thank
we
you.
had some crawfish
Tina.
today.
Ah.
They
Did you
busy
hear me,
tonight. Yes,
Mona?
they are.
Heard of Mona?
Huh?
You heard
Did you
Felicia?
hear me?
No, I'm reading the chat, trying to make sure I done got rid of folks.
Uh oh. I had crawfish today.
What I
You
missed?
know what? I had crawfish and snow crabs and shrimp.
Hey, Growing with Hudson.
Yeah, they busy tonight. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just.
Where you
Did I delete the wrong person?
Oh Lord.
Oh Lord, I done banned somebody I ain't had no business banning, y'all.
Who'd you ban? Did you ban me? It wasn't me.
I don't know who it was, but I was trying.
Yeah, you don't have to cold stratified mint seeds. They were talking
Oh, I banned Serena.
Oh.
I have to go in there. I have to go into whatchamacallit and get her out.
Yeah, you have to go back and add her back.
Hey,
I gotta go on my phone and do it.
I don't know how to do it. You just go in your settings. I mean community settings, yeah.
Okay.
On YouTube side.
Okay.
Yeah, she said you deleted Serena.
Grandma Hudson said she unhid her.
Oh, thank you, Cromwell Hudson.
Yeah. All right, so she cute.
There you go. Yeah.
That was a good idea, the little hook.
Yeah, so you have something to hang it by.
Yes, thank you for that. That was a great idea.
Now there's other patterns for other scrubbies, different types that have different textures, you know, and stuff, but that's just your basic scrubby.
Yeah. That's super cute though. I just tighten the middle. That's super cute. You know what I was thinking of? Making some flowers to make earrings out of them. Crocheting some flowers.
Yeah.
To make some earrings out of, because I've been like on this jewelry kick.
Mama, what fruit you have out there that's ready to be eaten?
Some fruit that I can eat right now? Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, y'all know what I did?
Who said strawberries?
I'm allergic.
You got strawberries?
I got strawberries. I hope when I get home I have some and the birds didn't eat them all.
Serena, say something. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. It jumped when I hit the button for the person that was on top of you. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, we stopped by a blueberry farm.
Oh.
And I didn't pick, but I did buy some. And so I've been eating blueberries for the last 2 days.
That's good.
And they are so good. And you know, it makes me upset because I can't grow blueberries.
What?
I have 3 blueberry bushes. I have 4, 1 died. And I'm upset because my blueberry bushes, I did get some blueberries last year.
Okay, she was typing. All right. Do you need something else?
But I didn't get any off of the other 3 last year. And then one of them died this year, and I don't know why.
Oh.
And one of them is really struggling. I don't know what's going on with that. The other one has been sitting in a container for this is the 3rd growing season. It's been sitting in that container, and it is not doing anything. It's alive. It's a pretty plant, but it hasn't produced any berries. I'm like, well, okay, fine.
Wow, really?
I can't produce
have the mate?
blueberries.
You know, they have to have a mate, the proper pollinating person with them.
Blueberries?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're supposed to get.
You have to have a proper one. You just can't stick some blueberry bush with it. You look up blueberry bushes pollinating chart, and it will show you which blueberry bush to pollinate with. What?
Well, and I got
And why
them
my
together. I
blueberries ain't
bought
turning
mine
blue?
like that. I bought them in pairs, for that
Oh,
reason.
okay. Well, they say
Now the one that I have in the container is a container variety self-pollinating, supposedly, but I went ahead and bought 2 of them. I bought them in pairs because I know that they can be persnickety, but
For that.
yeah, they don't like me. I'm mad about it because I love blueberries. But that's okay. I got some. And the thing of it is I'm not willing to put a lot of time and effort into growing blueberries because I have a friend who has a bunch of them and he has more than he can eat always. So I just need to go up to his house and get some.
Just
You
keep the
lucky.
soil moist.
Blueberries are a superfood. The
That's what they say.
The antioxidants alone is phenomenal on blueberries. You
That's what they
definitely
say.
want blueberries, and the ones that are in the store are not good for you. The ones that they have in the store because they've been sprayed with pesticide. Blueberries, because they are a superfood and they're high in antioxidant, they're high antiviral. They're really really good fruit, and they're number one on the list on the Dirty Dozen every year. They refuse to let go of blueberries, strawberries, um, corn, of course, uh, when it's grown in a store. They refuse to take it off the Dirty Dozen list. Every year it is sprayed with pesticide, herbicide, everything. A lot of people I buy it and they're gonna clean it off, but they are, to be honest with you, they have forever chemicals on them. They are
Yeah, they
called
do.
forever chemicals. So if you got somebody that's growing it, you in the money.
Yeah. Well, I know that's true because, like I said, I I grew up in an area where they farm blueberries, and I know they spray them.
And I don't care how much you say you wash them and soak them, you can't get it off the bat because of the skin.
Nope.
It goes
Forever
right through.
chemicals.
It goes right through.
Yep.
Plant some more. You just have to
People like,
keep
oh,
trying. Yup.
I want to
That's
put
what I was
baking
thinking.
soda and
Plant some
vinegar.
more.
It's meant to survive. It's called a forever chemical because it's meant to stop, to bypass all of that so that it can stay blue and you can see it in the store and it's still blue. Shoot, they spray paint cucumbers.
Yep.
No, y'all seen that video.
I didn't see the video. I heard.
Yeah,
There's
I
a
saw.
video showing them spray painting the cucumbers. What's the name of that video?
Just go on YouTube, type in spray painted cucumbers. It will come up.
Okay. Okay.
No lie. It's where they harvesting them
I have
from.
wasted an entire pack to get a mint going. But once it did, I easily propagated to lots of plants. I got a bunch of propagated mint out there
Mint.
waiting for it to do its thing. Yep.
I'm trying to propagate this rosemary. I cut the ones off and say if you cut the ones that are about 3 or 4 inches, and you could propagate it from there. So I'm trying to see if I can get it. I haven't had success with it. But mint, I have never gone mint from seed. I've always purchased it, and then they just grow so prolific. It's you know.
I know I would shoot myself in the foot if I spent some money on some mint seeds. It's too crazy for me. I mean, I messed around here and thought it would be cute when I was doing more in-ground gardening, and I planted the mint and I planted some green onions in the ground. And I got mint and green onions
Yep.
all over my house, all over the yard. 2 acres of green mint and green onions now. When you cut the grass, you smell mint and green onions. That's what you smell when you cut the grass. It's very fragrant.
You got me thinking about that now. I might go out there and sprinkle some onion seeds around my yard and
It'll
just
help with
see.
pest control.
Onions help. Yep, onions keep them pests away, honey.
It'll smell
Well,
like
onions.
out there.
Yes. I got onions in between everything, and it worked.
Now I did green onions. I did green onions, and now they're just everywhere. My girlfriend
All
had
my
told me,
onions is starting to outgrow, so I need to go and replant some more onions because I got one it's got two bulbs on it like that big, side by side.
Oh yeah.
so
I
you
went
know,
to
I
When
did
I
the
was
the
gonna
video.
store.
do a bunch of garlic, I went and bought some garlic,
Did you
and
go to
Oh
Home
and
Depot like I showed? Was it Home Depot or Lowe's? I did the video on. They have a sale for 50% off on the garlic,
yeah,
onions, asparagus.
oh yeah.
Yeah,
yeah,
and what else I said? It's got they got the any bulbs for flowers and also strawberries.
I
yeah.
like that multi-pack of onions that they have. A whole bunch of them onions all in.
Yeah.
I love that.
Well, go to the store and
But I go
buy
to the
one.
grocery store. Well, that's what I did. I ended up going to the grocery store and just bought the dollar. It was 99 cents for the green
See,
onions
got a bunch of those. Yeah.
and planted them all over.
Last
And
season,
also,
tried this year. First
they
tried
had
it, and
potatoes.
none
If you
come
want to grow
up.
some more
Second
potatoes,
try.
they got potatoes for
I
two
had
dollars
Oh,
a
I
piece.
got plenty of potatoes. It's sweet potatoes that I'm having a hard time. I've transplanted my
I had like 4 rows
this,
there. Okay.
the I grew it and got me some what do you call them?
Slips.
Slip.
Slips, yes. And I put it in the soil. It did die.
Well, I
Yeah,
did some sweet potatoes in a box, and I would advise people not to do that because the box
get wet.
deteriorates and your potatoes will start going down into the ground if you don't want none in the ground. And like
I put
what
a plastic
happened
bag in
was
between it.
now I have volunteer potatoes coming up in my yard. So it's vining up all through my trees and climbing up the trees. So I was thinking about just cutting the vines down and propagate them to go on
Oh,
and do my potatoes.
can
But
you do
I
that?
don't think I'm
Because
gonna
I
pull it
got
up.
some potato. I do got some potatoes. Those stalks is large. Like they
What
grew
happened?
really tall. So what I did is I planted beans at the bottom so they could swirl around them.
Mike says that we all need to grow food. It's getting bad out here. It seems to be all about the money. And yes,
Yeah.
yes, we just need to keep growing. Yeah, I mean, I try to drop seeds almost every day.
So tell me if y'all have this issue. I noticed the past couple days I've had because I don't have a irrigation system or nothing. I have to get my water from the house. And for some reason, all of a sudden my water is bubbling. Like
Ooh,
the water in your house. So like when I'm pouring water into the watering can, the water is bubbling like it's soap or something. And I was
ew,
like, when did my water start doing that?
that don't sound good. Hey,
So
Boo,
I'm thinking
I thought
about,
about you the other day. Hadn't seen you.
yeah, I'm thinking
That
about
sounds like you need to talk
Hey,
to
D
somebody.
Mode, I was just talking
the
about you the
water
other day.
company,
How you
right? I'm
doing?
gonna
Yeah,
have them come test my water because something's
yeah.
not right. Like why
It's,
my water is bubbling? I could show you, like it looked like suds, and I'm like, since when the water come out with
look,
suds?
you don't live in Atlanta, do you?
No, I,
We had the three
I'm
water
in
main break.
Jersey. Look,
You heard
I'm in
about the three.
Jersey, and something may be going on. We've had issues where the water was bad, and they've had to close schools because the soil was tainted by the builders who were building the schools. And we used to
Mhm.
protest with the water because they was poisoning the
Potting plants
kids.
once a week. Okay.
We had 2
So that
schools closed down because of that. But I was like, wait, why is my water bubbling? What the heck?
change something in the
Yeah.
water. Yeah, they doing something with that water. That's
Right?
why I have a filter on my water system, and it seems like now that I'm using the filter, the water is not killing my food. They actually really thriving.
Yeah.
So when I run out of rainwater, I can actually get some
From the
regular
same.
water that's not going to kill it. That's not going to dry it out.
Yeah, I capture rain, but then we can go a long time without rain, and so I have to take it from in the house. But I do have for us, I do have water filters. I have one that's supposed to be for your house. I had got it, but I don't know how to put it on. I'm gonna have to find somebody that know how to put it on my system for me. But I did buy one, a water filter system. But I have to find somebody how to put it on.
I done dropped them seeds, them Korean watermelon. Like 2 or 3 of them out there.
So who is that? Gloria Hutchins said they have changed something in the water. She says chemicals are there. Yes, I agree 100%.
What happened?
Gloria Hutchins says they changed something in the water.
They had to, because I've never seen that before. I don't even open my mouth to take a shower. Okay.
Ew.
See, I got a filtration system on my house.
Yeah, I need to get that. There's one you can buy for your shower, but I got that. Like I said, that one system that's supposed to be for your whole house. I just got to get somebody to put it on.
I have a whole system in my house, and then I have another one on my sink.
Yeah, I have the
kitchen
the container.
When the cooking water, the water that I use to cook, it has 3 filters on that.
I bought that one from the Drew Barrymore ones. I have the picture, and I have the one that's supposed to go on your actual sink. But my sink, they put this little fancy thing on my sink that it's not like the regular size where it's supposed to slide on and be a filter for your sink water. So I would have to change my entire faucet in order to get that one on. So I'd rather just have somebody come and put it on the one that brings the water into the house, period.
Grown with Hudson say, my first watermelon showed up today. Moons and stars waiting on it to bloom so I can hand pollinate. You know what? I hand pollinated something out there. I don't know if it's a watermelon or if it's a squash. I think it's a orange. I don't know. Don't get me to telling stories. Somebody sent me a squash seed and I put it out there. And now I got all these zucchinis coming in. Look, I'm dropping zucchini seeds everywhere.
Did you get some zucchinis?
Yeah, I got some from Sandra Living a Full Life.
You gonna have the first set. I'm sending some.
I'm waiting on my next set.
Yep. It ain't already there. It's coming.
How you know it's gonna be another set?
Because Miss Peachnut said she was gonna send me some.
Yep.
My watermelon is good too. Them plants is done popped up. I got some for the wars, and I got my regular ones just to eat.
I just want to make sure that you plant all them seeds that you get, Mona.
That's why. I'm gonna start putting people's name on it. I'm gonna start calling that person name, so I'll know who sent me what. Which watermelon?
Mike
is
said I got your name on one walking onions. I want some walking onions. I've heard good things about them.
What about those giant garlics everybody talking about?
Them.
What, the elephant ear?
Yeah.
The cucumber growing too.
This year. I got some, but they didn't get too big because I think the changing weather caused them to bolt quick. They went to seed.
Somebody told me they're not as potent as the regular.
Oh garlic. No, they're not. They're They're very mild.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The elephant ears are you can just eat those. They're very mild.
Go ahead.
Hudson said she has her first germinated cucumber growing as well.
I know she said her watermelon.
I got some I should have cucumbers when I get home. I should have cucumbers ready to pick. Because I saw some babies on them.
He needs to get some. He needs to get what?
I saw my zucchini one. I told you only one of them got pollinated. I don't know what the heck is going on the side of my house. Only one. And I took the covering off. You know, you're supposed to protect it till it blooms. So once it bloomed, I took all of the mesh off of it. And I don't know. The people is picking and choosing where they want to go.
You're gonna have to get with them because they may have come when you had the net on, and then they leave. So now they got to find their way back. You know. So they'll come.
All right. You know what I went and did? I went
You
and
like
grabbed
to
some more
leave.
seeds and dropped some more seeds.
There you go. That's my
Right.
girl.
That's what I do. Exactly.
Yeah, plant.
Just keep
I'm
dropping
like,
those
okay,
seeds.
I gotta back up.
I'm trying to figure out what to put in the middle of my raised bed where I got the melons. Because I know the melons is gonna be take over, but in the middle there's nothing there. I want something in the middle that is not gonna be hard for me to
Kale.
harvest.
Can you still grow kale?
Kale, girl, do you
Yep.
know how to get here?
Uh, I just
But it's
dropped some
gonna be
kale.
shaded. It's gonna be shaded in the
Oh,
up
under that.
because it's gonna be up under a trellis. It's
If
Oh,
it's
like a
gonna be
hoop
shaded, it'll
trellis,
be okay.
huh?
If it's going to be shaded, it'll be okay. You
It's gonna
created.
be shaded, but it's gonna be hot, heat hot.
but not
Okra.
under direct sun.
The
Oh,
okra.
okra. I just dropped okra too.
All
Okra
right
will go
now.
good in the
Listen, I
shade.
did.
It grow good in the heat.
Yeah, it grows good in the heat. That I know.
Oh, okra do?
Yes,
Yeah, okra's a
Hot
yes,
heat
now.
lover.
I heard that
yes.
peppers do, okra do.
Well, I got the peppers out in the open,
Yeah.
What about
and
I
eggplant?
thinking about it's this crow keeps sitting on the top of my house. Like he be wanting me to climb up there and fight him.
no, he don't want you to climb up there. My curly kale will survive the heat. Okay,
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
try some
I
curly
feel like
kale
he
then.
be plotting on my food.
I'm just
Cause
trying
he
to
just
figure
be
out how to
sitting
get
there
the
gawking.
okra if it's gonna be in the inside
My
the
kale,
thing.
I think my kale survived the heat okay. Actually.
Oh, that's good then.
Duval, you don't water your plants if you don't get any rain. She says this heat and no rain have all my plants looking dried up. My cucumber squash, everything bloomed early and stopped.
Um,
Mm.
She need a filter on her water hose.
Serena said, "Which watermelon is an astronaut's favorite moon and
Moon
stars?"
and stars.
Yeah, Mike, I put them green onions out there everywhere. I got them in between the squash, in between the zucchini. I dropped eggplant seeds today too. I didn't realize that the eggplant flower was so pretty.
Oh
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
they're pretty.
Oh my
Eggplant is
goodness.
actually a fun plant. For me, it's a fun plant to grow. I don't eat eggplant.
I
Don't
don't
care
either.
for it.
But I've got
But it's
5
a
plants
it's a
that
beautiful
germinate.
plant. The
Mhm.
flower's pretty. The leaves are pretty. It grows
Yes, the
really
leaves are
nicely, and usually it's a good producer.
okay. I
The
seen
plant
one
itself is
flower on it. I was so excited. Huh?
the fruit is beautiful. I love that purple and black with the green
Uh,
top. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, I love eggplant. They're so pretty, but I don't eat them at all.
Well, I'm
I
gonna
mean, I
make it
have,
mine
but I
this
don't
year.
just don't care for them.
I'm gonna be making some eggplant parmesan. Thank you very much.
yeah, me too.
And I'm gonna make that. I don't like the seeds, so I understand if you get them young and don't let them get too big, the seeds are not as visible. They're not as
Oh, okay.
prolific. So that's the key. So
Okay.
I'm gonna be y'all gonna see. I'm gonna show you making my eggplant parmesan. Eating out of my garden. Doggone it.
Yes, yes,
Watch
yes. I
her
love
get
eggplant
ones.
parm.
Yeah.
There you
And I'm getting
go.
ready to drop. Oh, let me show y'all something. I'll be right
He
there.
comes on live at 10. I used to watch him all the time.
Who is that?
Garden Scott.
Oh yeah,
That's when I first came on. Um,
my Ethiopian kale loved the hundreds last summer.
oh, it did.
Okay,
I
that's what
think
Mike said.
some. I think I got some.
So what you gonna put there, Mona?
Some kale. Y'all said do the kale. I think it'd be easier. What's up, Sifton? Hey, Demo.
Hey, D Mood.
I'm thinking the kale. I need to look and see if I have the Ethiopian kale because it'd be easier for me to get the leaves off of it But I don't know. It's gonna be hard to get in between. I have to show y'all what the bed look like. It's gonna be hard for me to get anything out of there.
But the kale grow tall.
So don't put anything in there.
I want to put something in there. I was thinking about just putting some beans in there and just let it do its thing in there.
Let them go.
Give it some nutrition. Cause you know that watermelon, I got a lot of watermelon in there on each side.
Ah.
Yeah, but I did put some beans on the outside, some bush beans.
Okay. Oh Lord, have mercy. You know what?
Carrots.
What happened?
You know what?
My phone getting ready to die. Let me go get my charger.
All right.
Let me see if I can find an outlet.
Because you know what? Being that it's real hot, that shade will let the carrots grow.
Y'all
You
see
did
that?
send me a bunch of carrots too.
Oh, what's that?
You sent me some black
I
carrots.
am sprouting, germinating my beans. I'm gonna plant them out tomorrow. Then I'll be doing some more.
Oh, I ain't even put mine
This
in
is
no
the-
thing
this
like
is the
that. I
Blue
just
Lake
dropped them in the soil.
And these are the
Yeah.
garden beans.
Oh,
ready to go
nice.
in.
Yeah, I usually just drop my beans in the soil.
A lot of people do, but I go in here if I'm if it all depends on what I'm going through, and I just like to sometimes germinate them in the house because that's just my preference.
Yeah, I do like to germinate things in the house.
Yeah,
It's
you know,
satisfying.
and some people are like, why don't you put it in the soil? Because I want to germinate them in the house. That's my choice.
Right.
Choice,
And I
right.
tell people, that's why I tell people, do what you want to do. I have bags out there right now that I have to go out and prepare. If I wait till I prepare the bags because they got something else in them, this is ready to go in and grow. You
Right.
know, versus me waiting to go out there and procrastinate. I got vegetables. You know how you hate to pull your vegetables up and they're still looking good. So in the meantime, this is ready to go on ahead and go in the advanced stage as opposed to be dropping the bean down in there. You know, when I go out there, and it'd be like what 2 weeks behind. So that they're ready and they look, this is good germination. Look at here. That's good.
Yeah, that is really
Yeah,
good.
it is.
Mhm.
So I don't feel
With
bad.
that.
That's her
These
bean.
are garden beans, spring beans.
Oh.
Hey, Jen.
They're ready to go in.
That's why I just put a whole bunch around the potato plants. Now one of my potatoes, the purple potatoes that grew, their stalks starting to fall over. Should I trellis them?
What's
Your
that?
purple,
Yeah, my purple potatoes. I
what
didn't.
color are
No, don't worry about it.
Yeah, but it's
Potatoes.
starting to lean over.
You know what I
Let
did
it
with
lean
mine?
over.
Mine was leaning over and they were getting in the way. So I took a string and went around them and put a pole in the middle, like one of those garden stakes, and just tied it. And they stood straight up.
Okay.
Feel me? You got me?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, Simple
I
Jane
need them to
Homestead.
keep
Did
going because I know they ain't ready.
So you saying I need to put a tomato trellis or something in there with the
If they lean.
the purple potatoes and vine it around the thing?
You don't
If
have
they
to
lean.
Look at that, y'all.
Yeah, I see that.
What's
What
that?
those potatoes?
Potatoes?
Boy, I
Those
would love to have
potatoes.
those.
Oh,
They
wow.
got roots coming out them things.
I know.
They ready. Give me those.
Yeah.
Pass them through the string there.
They Toro.
Yeah, they are ready,
Oh,
man.
Taro.
That's Toro.
No,
Yes.
I would just
Now,
tell
how do you
her if
fix
they're
that?
falling over near your way,
Yeah.
just take a pole, a stick, or a garden pole.
Yeah, I got a little
When you
steak.
stick it in the soil, you don't want to bust your potato, and just take your string and go around it and tie tight and pull them. Gotta pull them up.
Gotcha.
You know, yeah,
That's what I'm doing tomorrow morning.
Lots of eyes. Yes, it is.
I did that last year. Somebody
I got
said
a ginger that's got eyes.
roly-poly is killing a lot of her plants. Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
I found one roly-poly. I got, you know, I smushed his butt. He was still moving.
What? Ew. Ew.
Yeah. That butt was still moving. So
Y'all saw me last year when I turned the bags over onto a tarp and all those roly polies was in there, and I took them out one by one. I said, okay, that side of my garden is really bad because there's a light that shines that way, and the beetle, the Japanese beetle, is attracted to the light, and that's when. But if you put some mulch down, that will prevent them from getting into the soil and hatching the eggs. Yeah.
Yeah, I found one roly poly, but it was on the mint that I got from the nursery. So I got his behind up out of there.
That's what I tell people. You got to be careful when you get this stuff from the nursery. A lot of stuff.
You need to isolate your plants, quarantine them.
Yeah, I did. I put it in a pot by itself, and then I checked all of the rest of them because I don't know if y'all saw that video, but when I was getting it, they was growing together. Like literally, I had to break them apart to get the mint that I wanted. And so when I saw that one roly, because I did take them out individually one by one, and the one I saw a roly poly on it, I said, you know what? Then I made sure I took them each out. I soaked them in water and then pulled it back out to see if anything come out of it, Because I was like, we ain't introducing no bugs to my yard. I already got to fight with pests as it is. I ain't introducing no new bugs.
Yep.
Yeah, you definitely need to quarantine your
the mint,
right? New plants when you bring new plants into your space.
Hey, Miss Shirley, OG Gardner.
Hey, Miss Shirley, how you doing?
Hey, Miss Shirley.
You making your rounds tonight before you go to bed?
That's what I need to be doing, going to bed.
Greenhouse like that.
Morning comes early.
Basement. You got a basement, Mike? We have roly polies.
Hey, Miss Shirley. Who got roly polies everywhere?
Mike.
Simple Jan. Simple Jan Homestead said that.
And Growing with Hudson.
And Growing with Hudson, yeah. You have to get those, what they call spores or something. Nematodes.
Milky spores.
Milky spores. Okay. And put those down. Or put it down.
Okay.
Mike, who was that? Say they planted strawberry seeds. Serena Norell.
Yeah, I planted the seeds. They ain't work for me either. Strawberry seeds. Yep, the strawberry seeds, they did not work for me.
I have grown strawberries from seed, but it's hard.
I even threw some in with the regular strawberries that I bought from the store. I think it's gonna help grow some more.
You tried.
He said, nope, just what you got in here.
Improviser. Maybe this one will help that one.
But let me tell you, the only thing growing that I've been harvesting is green onions, strawberries, my dill grows really good, and everything else. My lettuce, like all the lettuce is just all type of lettuce is growing really good. I did get some onions because I had planted them last year. And I had a few of the garlics. They didn't get really big though. I had some good.
I was sleeping, woke up, was at Sugar House, listened to the music, and thought I'll stop by. Well, thank you, because that music jamming over there. I ain't gonna lie, they jamming
in the house.
Huh?
The Sugar Shack is in session tonight.
Yeah, they in session. They didn't drop one live and started another one, and they jamming so doggone hard. I'm over here dropping the doggone song to play.
I heard
I played yarn chicken and I lost.
Break down compost. They're talking about roly polies, especially if you use wood chips.
If you have compost, you have.
Hey,
I played yarn chicken and I lost.
That breaks compost.
I ran out right here.
If you use wood chips,
and I have a whole nother side.
That you use milky soil, and it worked great on you. What kind of milky soil? Simple Jane.
Okay, Simply Jane, what you talking about? Break it down for me. Let me understand.
Oh, she said I did good on grubs. Milky soil.
No, she do pour some milk on the soil.
I think I might have grubs in my apple tree.
You think
Maybe,
so?
I think that might be why my apple tree is dying.
So in the roots, down in
I
the
don't know,
roots.
Serena, about them strawberry seeds because I haven't been successful with the seeds.
Simple
Check the
Jane,
style out there in
tell
the
us
bill.
about the
The milky soil.
milky soil.
Milky soil,
That's what
Yeah.
she
not
said.
milky spores.
She said milky soil
I
and it
thought she was
worked
talking
great.
about milky oats.
Oh, I don't know.
I want to know if you can take some milk and throw it out there and that'll work.
I know that
It
you can use
works
milk on
for
house plants.
spoiled milk. Works for something. Is it powdery mildew?
I think so. Hey, Texas Lala.
Somebody was
No,
telling
sorry,
us that
it's
it works
milky
for. I
spores.
think
What's
powdery
milky
mildew.
spore, Jan? I'm trying to learn something
No,
today.
sorry, it's
Hey,
milky spore. She said it was milky spore.
Oh,
Spore.
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 so what's the milky spore?
What is that?
That's for grubs.
Oh, okay.
You can use
I don't
try to,
know anything about it other than it's for grubs.
do you
I've never
sprinkle it?
used it, but I know people who have used it and been successful.
Do
I
you
need to
sprinkle it
use
or
it.
you sprinkle it around your soil? Like is it like a powder that you sprinkle on your soil? Or do
Is
you
it
have to
something that I buy? Is it a chemical?
Is it
I
organic?
mean, what
Right.
is it? What is it, Jan? Explain to me what this thing is. Do
I'm
I need
sorry I
to?
confused you.
I'm sorry, I confused you. It's okay, but I just need to know what it is, cause
Be
I
interested.
got them grubs bad. I do.
Right.
I could put a pot down and let it sit there for a while. When I pick it up, there's grubs.
Yeah, I have
And
some
Chinese
grubs in
beetle
my
ate
soil.
up
It's
my
not bad,
apple
but I do
tree.
have some,
It's a
and I'm
powder.
thinking
It's a
that
powder. It's a powder. You can get
Okay.
at Ace
it's a
Hardware
fungal. It's fungal,
or
right?
Tractor Supply. And let me see. It is. Let me see if it is how to use
It's some
it.
kind of a fungus, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
If it's
I'm
a
trying to see how
spore,
to
it's
use it.
definitely got to be a fungus.
That's what I was thinking.
It uses the naturally occurring bacterium.
It's a
Oh,
bacteria.
okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Japanese beetle already eating holes in my plant. Hate them. I'm wondering, is that what ate up my cactus?
It could be.
Could
It's
be.
a gradual product that you put on your soil and surrounding garden. Okay.
I might try that because
Okay, I
I
need to
there's
look it up
something for sure is
and
going on with one of my apple trees.
investigate.
It says with the powder you sprinkle about 1 teaspoon of powder every 4 feet in a grid pattern across your lawn. You can use your hands or a lawn and garden dispenser to apply the powder. If you have the granulars, fill a drop spreader with granulates and apply them uniformly over the treatment area. Start at the lawn's border and work your way in. Milky spores spreaders are too light to use with broadcast spreaders.
Okay.
Sounds easy enough and does contain bacterium.
But no chemical.
It doesn't say anything about any chemicals. Nope. Nope.
Good.
It can
Okay, so how
Tractor
do we get
Supply.
rid of these furry caterpillars?
Let me
Oh,
tell
I
you this
saw
though.
that.
First of all, it can take up to 2 years before you see a complete result. So I'm just letting y'all know that.
Oh, shoot.
That's okay.
Yeah, I guess if you got a lot of them, then yeah, you can wait.
It don't hurt to start working on it now.
Yeah.
Well, if you got something that's eating up your trees,
plants.
you
Right.
and you don't treat it 2 years, you still ain't gonna have no trees.
It says to try to water the soil immediately after you apply milky spore, but at least within 24 hours and apply it right before it's about to rain, and let the rain help the powder soak into the soil or lightly water the soil yourself. So now you know.
Mona, for those caterpillars, get you some BT.
Okay.
They taking over my yard, and then my neighbor has got it's a web over there on a tree, and
Got some cocoons.
It's not gonna make no sense to do anything if they not doing anything over there.
Get you some BT.
Out of my yard.
Get you some BT.
No,
Did you hear me?
Don't kill them
I got
because they eat bugs. It's just the fact that it's scary because if they bite me, I could die. And my baby over here,
did you hear me?
To go out in the yard.
Felicia,
did you hear what I said?
Huh?
Did you hear what I said?
You said put some BT down?
Get you some BT for caterpillars.
BT for caterpillars.
BT.
Help? No, I don't think so. And just throw it on them. Throw it on there.
You're gonna need a sprayer to spray it.
Oh. That ain't gonna kill the other bugs?
Simply
it'll kill any kind of caterpillar.
Okay.
So it'll kill any kind of caterpillar. BT will kill any kind of caterpillar.
So it won't kill my bees and stuff, right? So
No.
all I have to do is spray my grass.
Said get out there and just start smashing them.
That will work too.
Huh?
That will work. Smashing. No, BT will not hurt bees.
I've been drowning them, though. I've been doing that.
Yeah, I was reading a lot of these insects and stuff got coating on them that keeps you from you can spray them, but they've been
Simply Jane. Thank you. Good night, and we appreciate your input and suggestions.
Yes.
Is she gone?
She said
Mike said don't kill the bees.
BT doesn't kill
I'm glad
bees.
you came by and visit too, Jan. It's good to see you. Thank you for coming by.
BT doesn't kill bees.
Oh, I remember that, Serena. You gave that joke on the Broke Farmers Live.
Sweet dreams, Jan.
Why the gardener hire a plumber to fix the leaks?
To fix the leaks.
Love you too, Jan.
Much love to you too, darling. Take care and thanks for coming by.
Yes, have a good night. Yes, thank you.
Anybody else growing some green beans? How many folks growing green beans?
Me.
We all need to keep growing them green beans with the potatoes and tomatoes. You know, that's some good eating.
Yeah, that is. That's
green,
that's it.
Potatoes. Greens,
potatoes, tomatoes.
Potatoes, tomatoes. Greens,
potatoes, tomatoes.
GT Junior grows in Alaska, enjoying the jokes. I'm sure he is.
He focused on those potatoes he got over there.
Look,
those were taros.
What's taro?
Taro roots.
Taro root.
Oh.
It's a starchy root vegetable.
Oh, okay, it's a root vegetable.
All right, good for you, Duval. Duval said she's already harvested her beans. Are you growing some more? Are you
what?
Succession planting?
Beans? Yeah, you succession plant beans because you can grow a lot.
I just hope I successfully get some to begin with.
Once they start producing, you're gonna be picking them every single day.
Every day, okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put these out. These are gonna go out tomorrow or today. Is it 12? What time is it? Yeah, it's going out today. And I'm gonna start on some more in about 2 more days. These are all going in one spot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna crowd them.
So you can plant a bunch of them in one spot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I put some in with the white potatoes, I put some in with the red potatoes.
That's right. That's why I want to get rid of them. D-Move.
Yeah, I put them in with my tomatoes.
Ah.
And, yeah. So I got on my deck, and I'll do a video on that. I have tomatoes and basil and green beans. And so the other one, I'm going to do the same thing. So I'm intercropping.
Yeah, I got basil underneath the tomatoes. I definitely got the basil in there, and I got green onions down there. I got some green onions in there too.
I need to throw some onions in with my tomatoes.
And you know what's funny? Nothing messes with the leaves of the tomato plant. And I mean, I'm not speaking it up because I don't want it, but nothing bothers my tomato leaves.
Girl, let me tell you, you ain't ran across the hornworm yet.
Right.
That's why I said I'm not bringing it up to have it, but
that hornworm will take your tomatoes out overnight.
That earbud.
Well, and I got them uncovered because you know they done got all my little pretty flowers on there. My tomatoes is growing.
They say, who's that? Chris said, hi, Chris. GT is really Secret Service for plants with that earbud.
Yeah.
Like what? The Secret Service man. Now the potatoes at my Lowe's, you know, I told you they had a deal. The potatoes are gonna be wrinkled up and ugly looking, but you can still plant them. Just don't get the ones to smell. They're not gonna be solid, but you can still plant them. They have a little juice left in them. For $2 for a bag, you just have to pick through the bag. I mean the box.
Yeah, Duval said she planted them in all her beds and containers just for nutrients.
Yeah, because they deposit nitrogen into the soil.
I got strawberry flowers coming up.
Oh, really? Already? You just planted those?
You know what? I got.
No, I ain't even released that video yet. So how you know? But no.
No, that's not a TP, is it? A bean TP?
Yeah, that's what it's for. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's what Mike wanted to know.
Hi, Mike. Yeah, Lee, Mike. Mike said, I see that, GT.
Yeah. I've got peas coming up.
Duval said she already harvested beans.
Pink eye purple hull and lady crumb peas coming up from last year.
Oh.
I think that's what they are. What you say?
You know that bed that I have Seymour in?
What you say, Miss Gail?
I got a lot of volunteer stuff over there.
You have peas coming up from last year?
Yes. Where they were last year. And I didn't pick all of them. And some of them hit the ground. They are sprouted. They were sprouting in my grass. And I was digging them up and putting them back in the garden bed.
Okay.
Because I know when they came up, I'm like, those are peas. I know what they are. I'm putting them over there.
Wow. Okay, that's a good thing.
I got some from last year too that I just saw today.
What's that?
I've got mustard greens. Last year I had some mustard green where I must have dropped the seeds in the grass. It popped up. I was like, let me move that and dig it up, move it over to the garden bed.
Yeah, my broccoli does that. Come from the year before. And I just let it grow till it get big enough, and then I transplant it over in the raised bed.
I got a whole bunch of collard greens out there from the one that went to seed, and before I harvested the seeds, some of them had started opening already, and they've already started popping up. And so I'm like, you know what? If they want to grow now, they can grow now. And if it gets buggy and whatever, I'll pull them out and plant some more because I got tons of seeds. So many seeds.
Anybody growing tomatillos?
Not this year.
but then
I'm not.
Mine didn't come through.
Yeah, mine's it started and it was looking good. Then it was like,
Forget it, huh?
yeah.
Psych, full Jill.
That's what it felt like.
Now Duval said she found beans growing from last
Made
year.
of hornworms are no joke. No, they will
Did
eat
you?
your stuff up. You blink your eye and it be gone. They start out real little, and next thing you know, they real big. They can eat up some stuff.
Those like pink eye purple hull peas, they when they start growing, you can pick them at all stages.
Yeah.
Like you can pick them when they're tender and young and eat them, or you can wait until the pea fully forms and then pick them. You can let them dry on the stem and then still pick them and cook them and eat them. So you're not in any rush to harvest them, but if you wait till they dry, some of them will open and hit the ground.
Hmm.
And if they do, you're gonna have some volunteers the next season.
Yeah.
They're not my favorite, but I like them. You know,
Hey,
I don't like black eyed
Bayou.
peas, so I don't grow those. But the lady cream peas and the pink eye purple hulls.
Yeah.
I guess the party over there at Miss Bayou, we didn't get invited.
Hey, hey, buy you sugar.
Hey, sugar.
Hey, Bayou.
How you doing, sugar? Sugar, 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 sugar,
Good.
sugar, sugar,
And me
sugar,
over
sugar,
here
That's
sugar,
just
sugar.
Serena. I'm
rocking.
laughing at
I'm
you.
growing Jamaican and Japanese sweet potatoes. Oh,
Albert,
really?
Okay.
don't say that.
Who said that? D-Moo, where you? D-Moo been very quiet. I thought about him. I said, where's D-Moo?
So he be in the bushes. Now that we know he's around, he be in the bushes.
Bring him
Okay.
In
out.
the
Bring him out.
bushes.
Mama, she said she loved your hair.
Thank you. Oh, I'm taking it down. That's why it's up there like that. I'm taking it. It's time to wash.
So look, who all getting those blackberries now? The blackberries should be prolific.
My
Raspberry
blackberries are done.
Mine is
done.
too. Mine's done.
Done. Yep.
I was wondering,
What
do
you
I
mean
need a
done? I don't
fertilizer
understand
to
that.
start it back up or what? But they look
Because
like
they
they're
all
done.
had that heat early.
Yep. They
They
came
I
are.
just
early
had
and
my
they're
frost
done.
date.
Mine don't ever be done. They go all year round.
Your
Oh.
blackberries?
Yes.
Where you
Now
at,
mine are
Georgia?
wild.
Snap? You in
Mine
Georgia?
are wild. Mine are not,
No,
you
mine
know,
are grafted. They're not wild.
mine are wild. And so they're done. Their season
Yeah.
is over.
No, they're not wild, but they're supposed to. They don't ever go dormant. Like in I get a new flush, well, they're still blooming and producing continuously, and
Well,
then
I
they'll
left
go.
and came back, and baby, heck, it stopped. It's not doing anything. It's not producing anything.
So what kind do
Now
you
you
have?
talking about blackberries or you talking about mulberries?
Mine's
Blackberry.
mulberries.
Oh, your
She talking about
mulberry.
mulberries.
I done my
Yeah.
second one, Felicia.
Okay.
These are gonna be really cute. I'm gonna put them in a
Your
cute
A lot
little,
of
mulberries be
my
producing
peppers
a little
in
still
moment.
bag.
growing from last year. WIG made hot sauce tonight. Oh,
Oh,
mine are just thornless blackberries. Oh,
Yeah, my thorn is yours thornless. Mom, I'm trying to figure out what you have.
yep.
Okay, so they're
Mulberry. I
probably
got black mulberries.
your mulberries may do another flush in August.
Oh, for real?
They may sometimes
Well, I
it
sure
twice a
watered
year.
her down real good yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, tomorrow is fertilizer day, so everybody gonna get some rabbit poop.
I was
Oh
gonna say,
yeah.
do y'all have your plants on a schedule? Like when y'all water them, when you fertilize them, do y'all keep track
Not
of that?
water. I water when it's dry, and if it
Yeah,
don't rain,
mine are
I
on a
water.
schedule
Yeah.
I
for water
fertilize
and
on the schedule.
fertilizer.
I try to.
My schedule is I do it when I think about it.
You know, evidently you're not growing in grow bags.
Who, me?
I don't have anything in grow bags.
See, that's why
I don't like growing in grow bags.
If you grow in a grow bag, you better think about it every day and go out there and water.
Oh.
It'll be dry.
Okay, I water
Towers.
most days. Unless it rains, I water most days. And if it's supposed to rain, I definitely water.
Yeah.
The day it's supposed to rain, I always water. But and fertilize, I fertilize when I think about it. Sometimes I'll like go, this is looking a little something something. It could use some fertilizer, and I'll fertilize.
My tower and my raised beds need water more.
Bayou Sugar say y'all always invited to the Sugar Shack. I keep y'all VIP sections open. With
Sugar.
Oh, I ain't get no drink or no food. What happened?
Okay.
I saw GT Junior over there dancing. Y'all, did y'all see him dancing?
Yeah.
In the
He was like
background.
getting it on. I said, "Ooh, look at him."
He either sees something good in the garden or he has something good to eat.
He was
Miss
dancing at her
Peanut.
birthday party.
At her birthday party. Okay.
Yeah.
D-Moo want to know how's your
I love
Concord
to
grape
dance. I'm just big now.
Oh Lord. D-Moo want to know what?
There's a song about that, GT Junior.
Make hot sauce is
What-
so good. Enjoy.
What you talking about?
There's a couple songs about that, but we don't want to go there.
Oh, okay then.
Who was that? Who said that?
FR.
Likes you.
Her volume is different.
I like them
I didn't hear what she said.
likes you.
She said something like you like him chunky.
I like them big. I like them chunky. That's the song.
Oh, okay.
Why we can't hear you?
We gonna pause.
She
I
was
mean, for
singing.
real. What's she drinking? What she drinking?
Right.
Huh?
What you got?
Who is that? We don't know that person. Where Felicia go?
She said, I like on
Your
me.
voice sounds different, FR.
It sure do. What you do?
I thought she did that on purpose.
I did too.
Nothing, I'm sorry.
What? Why we can't hear you? Look, don't have me spraying in my ears. I'm too old now. You know, my hearing gonna go out on its own. You don't need no help from you. Turn your volume back up and stop playing.
Oh,
Stop playing now.
D-Moo.
Look, take that filter off.
For real.
Miss
she over there
Peanut,
playing.
are you reading the chat?
Who?
D-Moo been asking you questions and you haven't responded at all.
Okay, let me find it. I'm sorry, D-Moo. Let me find you.
My chat is
The deer is killing it. Look, I can send you.
Yeah, it's
50 more
coming. I
people.
see it. Huh?
Bayou
chat
said
is
she
not
got
coming.
drinks
Mine was
and
slow, too.
food.
I'm not getting his.
Felicia
channel.
Mike is
Yeah,
going crazy.
Felicia
That's
Mike
not
is
Felicia
going-
Mike. That's GT Mike. That's not Felicia.
Yes,
I'm
it
not
is.
getting.
Oh, no, that
D-Moo's
was Mike
chat
moving
on my
around.
phone. So is he not on? He's on. Does it matter? I'm not getting him over here. I'm not trying to put my big face in the thing too. D-Moo,
Oh,
I got.
Yeah,
my
where
bad.
did
You got
D-Moo
the broadcasting.
I have tons of elderberries, so you said your.
So when
chat
will
is
I
not
see
coming.
elderberry?
Felicia's mic is going crazy.
I don't see D-Moo either.
Crazy.
Something going on with your mic.
You can't hear me anymore?
You
far
still sound
away.
muffled.
Okay. I don't know what it could be. Hold on just a second.
Yeah, you
Come to
sound
the
like
light,
you're in outer space.
Darian. Come to the light.
I'm not getting the chat either. Reason why you over on, I don't know if you at over at Peachnut side. If you at Miss Peachnut side, then
He's not
that's
on my
why
side.
you don't see the chat. You only
No,
see
he's
it on
not
her
on my
side.
side. No, because I don't see him on my
He
phone.
might be
Is
on
that better?
Felicia.
He wants to know how's the Concord grape going.
Is that better?
It's going great.
Yes.
That's better.
Yes.
Okay.
Did you see, D-Moo, did you see when my grapevine fell over and they had to rig it back up until I can get all the.
Oh, what happened? Why everybody blanked out?
I'm sorry.
It
Did y'all
does
see
that every now
everybody
and
blinked
then.
out?
It does it every now and then.
I'm hearing some noise.
That's
GT.
GT.
Mute your mic.
She said, "Mute your mic."
That's GT. He's
He
working.
over there shaking
Well,
them
I
seeds.
just meant why he was moving all around like that. Not,
Yeah, that's I kept saying that was my GT, not Felicia.
But we
Oh, I didn't know that's what y'all was talking about. My fault. I'm sorry, y'all.
And you didn't hear me say, yeah, he over there shaking the seeds out the pack
right.
and putting it in the ground.
And Felicia
listening
sound like
to
Mickey
your
Mouse
whole-
at Disney World.
I missed all of that. Wow.
Okay, can y'all hear me now?
See, y'all.
Yes, we can hear you very good, FR.
Okay, great.
So
It's just I think my phone is about to die.
Oh.
To address, girl, you better plug that phone in and keep the party going.
It's plugged in.
I know.
It ain't about to die if you plugged in.
But look.
What?
Let me see how far you got, Mona.
Oh,
that is pretty.
It's nice.
Real nice.
That is pretty. That's
how
a
big
nice
you gonna
summer
make
blanket.
I can't even get no higher.
How many more rows are you gonna do?
A lot.
Okay, we can see the chat now. Okay. What was wrong? I wonder why you couldn't see it before. But
I'm trying to match. Well, see, I did a whole. I still got all this to do. It's gonna be huge.
Duval says it's very nice.
It's gonna last
very nice, and she makes big. She makes big baby blankets. So yeah.
Felicia voice. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's on. Yeah, D-Move, the grapes are doing fine. And,
oh yeah, now you over here.
Where?
He
D-Move
came over here to my side so he could see the chat.
Okay.
Oh, that is funny, Serena.
What did the mushroom say when I was turned down for a date? Why don't you want to go out with me?
I'm a fun guy.
A fun guy. Oh.
That's cute.
Thanks, Jane Doe.
I'm a fun guy. That's funny.
Yeah. It's okay, Demo. We just go everywhere. That's why everybody live, everybody get a little some and go over there and hit everybody thumbs up and all that good stuff.
And I'm sorry, guys, if I'm not responding to the chat. I'm not looking at the chat. I'm sorry.
Okay.
We'll tell you.
Normally I do look at the chat, but I'm not tonight.
When they're talking about you, we gonna tell you.
I can't see the chat either. I'm working, so yeah.
You never can see the chat.
Hey, what you got, GT? What's that?
What is it?
Pepper?
I had to pick up some stars because my jalapeno's not doing good. So no, I don't believe in that. I believe that if you got the time and the money, if you got the time, drop the seeds. That's my philosophy.
Peppers and tomatoes take the longest to
germinate, so you don't have to sit there
without.
without.
Exactly.
I
and
told
you
you.
wait about 2 weeks for the peppers because they take a long time.
Yeah, but I have an indoor garden, so I shouldn't have to struggle with none of that. I just drop the seeds.
It don't take a long time if you put in the aero garden.
And I got the ones that I made myself, so yeah, I could dig it. But no, I got some real bell pepper. Bell peppers are $1.73 here. So
hurry up and pick
wow, that's nice.
I'll be tearing them apples
I'm
up
paying about $4-5.
See, and they came 2 in there. That's why I chose these. But they the red bell pepper.
You know I'm the queen. Let's get it for free.
Before you go pick up apples, what kind of apples are they? Because this is new. If they are Anna apples, I'm trying to think of the other ones that come early. But you need to make sure that those apples are ready to be picked before you just go think you need to pick them. Because certain apples are ready to be harvested at different times of the year. So I would check before I go and just take one off. If it has a soft spot in it, it could have been bitten by something, and that could have caused it. I would go check.
How long will it be before I get peaches on my peach tree?
It depends on where you live, and it depends on your grow zone.
that question.
It depends on your climate. So where you grow zone what?
7B.
You say, wait a minute, did you say before I get peaches on my peach tree or before I can harvest?
Right, that part.
Harvest?
Before I can see some peaches.
Okay, the question is, how long have you had your tree?
I just bought it this year.
Okay, you have to give it at least up to 2 to 3 years.
Okay. Like my
You'll
apples.
probably see some next year.
Yeah, my apples I had for a year, going over a year now. So I know that takes a while.
Yeah.
So the
Anything
peaches
that's grafted that you get,
Yeah.
grafted trees allow at least 3 years. Now,
Okay.
the circumference of your trunk is going to determine as to whether or not you get your first harvest, you let them stay on there.
Okay.
Because if you got a trunk that's looking like this, you want that to get thicker and you want your roots to develop. That's more important than getting the fruit. When it gets to looking like this, then yeah, you can talk about keeping the fruit on there. The bigger, the wider the trunk, the better it is as far as your fruit production is going to be. You want those roots to get strong.
Okay.
Yeah. But so you
keep on feeding it.
Keep on feeding it. That those roots grow. Is it in the ground or in a container?
Container.
Okay, so yeah. It's a,
should I plant flowers or something at the bottom of that, or beans or something like that to keep the root healthy, or no, just let it be?
The root's gonna be fine, honey, especially if it's in a grow bag. The grow bag will air root the air prune those roots so they won't grow outside the bag.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't have to plant no flower. Just put some mulch around it and keep the mulch away from the trunk, the bottom of the tree.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But no.
Thank you.
No.
Got it. Got it.
Okay, Albert Miranda, sifting some soil says, they're telling you they have to go, Mona. Have a good night.
Okay, Albert.
Good
have
night.
a good night.
Good night, Albert.
Good night, Albert.
Thanks for being here.
Have a great night. We'll see you in the YouTube streets. You take care. Sweet dreams.
D Musa, he's got some bell peppers going. Okay.
I might have some bell pepper out there. I don't know what I got.
I got all kinds of peppers out there growing. I got some. The stem is all purple and carrying on.
Oh, I got a purple pepper too. I bought a start that was purple.
Well, I grew my purple from seed, and they're doing just
fine.
Duval, the Anna apple is perfect. It's about time for you to harvest that. I will try one and see how it tastes and go from there. But they are ready to be harvested around this time of the year.
Okay.
What, you just looked it up, Miguel?
No, I've been growing Anna apples for years.
Mm-hmm.
They are ready to be harvested. They're the first of the ones to be harvested around the end of May, June. Yeah. Now,
that's the apples you were looking for perfection, huh?
Huh?
That's the apples you was looking for perfection.
Hey, Janet. Wow, y'all are
you was throwing
late.
away apples because they had marks on them. And
late.
Oh, tell Janet I apologize.
At that area, I have the Fuji, the Gala, Anna. I have the three columnar tree, apple trees, all that right there together. So yeah, I was looking for perfection. I stopped doing that when we had the conversation. Yeah. Because as long as somebody else say they'll eat them, it's fine. I don't want no beans in my apples. But
are your trees in containers or grow bags?
They're in grow bags.
Yeah.
And they're growing. Look, they're growing out the bag. Big old roots coming out the bag.
They're growing out the bag.
Yeah, growing out the box. Mine growing out the bag.
Growing out the bag.
That's what happens when you leave them in there too long. So you have an option. If they're in a container or a grow bag, every year to every year and a half, you can take them out the bag and trim about a third of the roots away and put them back in the bag. And that keeps it small.
Okay.
Some people be like, "Oh, you can't plant them too close." You can. You just have to maintain.
Right.
I was looking at my trees when I came home this evening. My apricot trees are just way up. I'm not going up there getting no fruit.
Are apricots always soft?
Are they soft? No, they're a little firm.
My apricots that I bought from Costco, they soft. I don't like
They weren't no
apricots.
good. I hope you didn't get them.
That bug, that's a mosquito. That mug covered up the hole.
Lou, don't let it bite you. It's one of those Dracula mosquitoes.
Okay.
Yeah, we got them big old mosquitoes. No, we got sunset at 11:24 today.
What? You mean in the evening?
Sunset at 11:24 today.
PM?
Wow.
Yes. Yes.
So what time is it gonna get dark?
11, probably 1 o'clock, maybe.
1 o'clock tonight in the morning?
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow. It get dark at
And
1
it's reversed in the wintertime.
It'll get light at 11 in the morning.
No, and then it gets light at 4:24, something like that.
In the afternoon?
Wow.
No, 4 in the morning.
In the morning.
Okay.
Somebody asked you a
Janet
question.
want to know if can the roots escape the grow bag?
Yeah.
If it's a cheap grow bag.
Yep. I did a video on that, but they'll be okay.
Ow.
What they'll do is that taproot is going to go into the ground. It's going to punch through. If you don't keep things trimmed, it's going to punch through, and it's going to look for the water. So it's going to root itself into the ground, and it'll still feed the tree. The tree going to be fine. I'm a living witness. I did the video and show how my trees are doing fine. They're growing close together. Is it the ideal situation? No, because I didn't keep them trimmed back. But if you keep them trimmed back, they're fine in the grow bag. But it's gonna punch through now after about 3 or 4 or 5. Let me change this. Those apricot trees I bought, those things are about 2 years old. They grow fast. They grew fast. I got those things last year in January, a year and a half old. And I didn't know they were aggressive growers. So for all my other trees, they grow that fast. So it's thundering over here, y'all.
Ooh, thank you, Jesus.
Thundering over here. But yeah, they can grow. They'll punch a hole through the grow bag. My elderberry trees.
Are you done, GT?
Punch a hole through.
What you talking about?
He's like, thank you, Jesus. Are you? Oh, I thought you was done.
I got these shishisho. Yeah, that word. I got the peppers in the greenhouse. I haven't dropped the video yet, but I got them in the greenhouse, and I got a little
These
flower
are so
thing on.
Cute.
So yeah. It just shocked me. I ain't had a pepper grow outside in years. So
Okay,
yeah.
Timu.
So anyway, fruit trees. Anybody still spraying? Anybody have problems with the plum cuculio? Anybody's trees dropping excessive fruit?
My trees ain't got no fruit yet. I just bought them all.
My trees ain't dropping no fruit either.
What trees are you talking about, Mama?
I got the persimmon tree. I got a nectarine. I have a.
Oh.
I have a. Well, my 2 apples is not gonna do anything, and my.
Did you do the scratch test?
I got lemons on my lemon trees though, and I got calamondins.
What about your
on my calamondin tree, and I think I got some babies on my miwa kumquats as well. And my I messed around and moved my pomegranate tree So I was trying to see if it was gonna do good in that area. If I could put it in the ground over there, I might put it in the ground because I still got it in the pot.
Yeah, don't you have a fig tree?
Yeah, that's not. I said I'm not looking for that fig tree to do anything right now.
I mean, is it green? Does it have leaves on it?
Yeah, it's pretty
Okay.
out there.
Okay, I was just asking. Okay.
Yeah, Cheryl doing fine.
My fig tree is looking
When is the
good.
latest I can propagate a low
And the figs that I propagated are still alive.
I need to cut off
Okay,
and
good.
make into new tree.
Somebody got a date tree. Chris, you have a date tree?
Oh wow.
Now I want me a date tree, but I think I read something about it that wasn't.
Isn't a date like a palm?
I don't know.
A plum tree?
Whatever it is,
Palm.
he said a cat is eating
Oh,
it.
palm tree? I don't know.
Yeah. I think a date is a palm, isn't it?
Okay, my question is, since we're talking about trees, and I'm my mulberry tree, can I do a thing? Can I put that thing on there and graft it?
You can graft it. You can air layer it.
Air
I
layer,
would
I
air
mean
You talking about air layering?
air layer. I'm talking about air layer. Put that, cause I want an air layer that because it's got about
Oh.
3 big thick sticks, branches on it. I think I can make a tree out of one.
Well, somebody
So,
asked the same question, Mona.
Robin, you asked the question: was a date tree a palm tree?
No, that wasn't me.
That was me.
Yeah,
That-
it is. And they're showing how they have bagged all these dates on this palm tree.
Peach tree.
Now I just need to see if it's going to be conducive to my climate.
Bayou said she wanted to propagate. Is it too late, or what is the latest she can propagate a loquat tree? Said she
I
can.
need to do it right now because I'm gonna do mine. Go on ahead, go
Hey,
for
I
it.
need one. I got 6 cuttings right now by you. Hey, what kind you got? Don't listen to nobody else. Just talk to me, okay? Talk to me. What kind of loquat you got, okay?
I
Huh?
don't know nothing about loquats. What is
Everybody
I got a
It's a Japanese plum.
a Meyer
I
lemon.
thought you said you have 6
I've
cuttings.
never tasted one. I want to taste one.
Oh,
What?
so you
Huh?
have to send you a copy.
I've never seen. I think I've seen one once. I'm not even
I
sure
have
that
a
I
low plot as well, and it
Does
did
it
pretty
You do?
good.
You need to air layer yours, probably, Miss Gail.
I'm gonna air layer everything in my garden.
Well, you can talk to me, okay? I say,
All you
Miss
gotta
Gail,
do is
every
let me know when I
time
can
I
pick it up.
see you.
Let me know when I can
You
pick
still
it up.
saying,
I'll be
Miguel?
right there.
I hear you.
I'll be right
I'm
there.
serious.
Okay, mine pretty
Oh, wait a
too,
minute.
and
You
no
said
fruit.
something. Now Felicia's saying this too. You know,
Well,
she's a little closer than you two.
yeah, she can get first dibs on it. Yeah, that's Miss.
I'm
That's
closer.
FR. Yeah, I'm just saying though. Holla at me though.
I'll holler at you. Yeah, I'm gonna
Real
air layer.
talk.
Yeah, I'm serious. I'm serious. I'll probably get out there and air layer this week. It's real hot out there, but yeah, I'm gonna do a lot of air layering on all my trees.
Oh,
Hey,
Demo said he got Chicago Hardy fig that's loaded with fruit.
You
No,
know,
my Celeste fig doesn't put on fruit until late.
who
I
said
forgot
that?
what I got out there.
It puts on late.
What
Now
does air layer mean?
my
Air layer means you take cut the skin off the tree and you put a hot dog on it and wrap it up in aluminum foil.
not a hot dog.
Not a real hot dog.
Not a hot dog. You don't put a hot dog
But
on
they
it.
do call it the hot dog method.
Call a hot
Wait,
dog
why
method.
you laughing at you in
I
the
was being
chat?
extra. I was getting a little bit too far because I haven't done it yet. And you know,
It's just a method of making a limb sprout roots.
right.
So you can
and
cut
make
the
a
limb
tree out of
off
it.
and that limb becomes a new tree.
Yeah.
Starting to load up. I wish
Duval
mine
said
would
she got
load up.
leaves and no
This is
fruit.
my first year for my
So yours, so
my
Marvin,
fig
yours
tree.
don't have any figs at all?
Huh?
Yours don't have figs yet?
Nope.
Okay.
Mine's
I don't
gonna have
know.
See,
figs,
I
and I've
might
had
not
figs
be
the
feeding
last.
it enough or something. Maybe
I've
I'm
had
feed
figs the
it.
last 3
Do I need
years,
to
What
so
is
feed
mine
that,
don't
it?
have
GT?
figs.
Is it a heavy
What's
feeder?
that?
a rock. It's a rock 1 inch under
No,
my soil. This is why I
Whoa.
can't plant in ground. 1 inch under my soil. This is what I have, and they
Wow.
all over.
You landed on Plymouth Rock then, didn't you?
can you send me
Or
a
did
box of them
Plymouth Rock
rocks,
land on him?
GT?
GT?
The stems are
GT.
2 feet long and curved.
Felicia
So
wants a box of those
make the
rocks.
best
Can you
way
send me a
to
box of them
plant.
rocks?
Go
ahead and
Yeah,
send
but
it
it'll take
to
me
me.
forever to send stuff.
Send one at a time,
Like
because it's
for
going to cost
real.
an arm and a leg to send a whole box of rocks.
Yeah, box
No,
of
I just put it in one of those flat rate boxes.
Blood
Oh,
early,
true.
leaves
Yes,
feel
they will be
bloom.
so mad at you.
That's
Got
true.
one
That's a good
perfect low
one.
spot to eat. Uh-oh.
GT said cake rocks and
Felicia, you went back
Felicia,
into
your
the.
phone messed up again.
Felicia talking funny again, y'all.
every time I do that, it does that.
What are you doing?
D-Moon,
No,
you cut your peach trees all the way down because it's getting attacked by the Japanese bug? Really?
Oh,
wow. Is that better?
Yes.
I don't know what's going on with my phone. It doesn't like for me to change my voice. That's what it is.
Okay,
Your
Duval
phone's trying to
says,
identify you.
Duval says that she has one of her Dorset apples just got leaves. One of her peach trees already produced. I have one, okay, is that an I or one? One have leaves, no fruit. One have one no leaves, nothing. Pomegranate just pretty, no fruit. How old is
Yeah.
your pomegranate, Duval?
My
I just bought a
pomegranate is
pomegranate
like
cute too.
2 years old now.
I
How
just
old
got
is
my pomegranate.
I
Duval?
think.
My loquat early freeze kill blooms. I got one perfect loquat to eat. Just one. I understand.
I got one peach last year and it wasn't edible. Bugs got it really. But this year my tree is loaded.
Yeah. And people need to understand that about fruit trees. You may, like I just said, I had one flower on my pineapple guava this year, first time flowering. I'm not mad at it because I know that's letting me know and get me prepared to know next year it's going to be loaded.
Right.
That's what we do.
Exactly.
My peach trees loaded. My plum trees loaded. Pear trees loaded. I mean, all my trees are loaded. All of my citrus is loaded. You know, my grapes are doing great. My muscadine is doing great. You know, but you have to keep giving it a chance to establish itself. It's all about the root system. The root system that lets you know it's trying to do something.
Yeah.
Your
exactly.
persimmon tree is going to take almost 3 years. By that third year, it's gonna produce, but it may drop some fruit. And the reason why is because it's thinning things out. It can't hold all the fruit. These trees are smart. Mine's dropped
Hey,
some
Jones Truth.
yesterday. So
hey, Jones Truth.
My persimmon tree is loaded, but it took 2.5 years.
Yeah. And that's the way I'm not mad at it. Like even my plum tree bloomed last year. The cold got the bloom, so I got no fruit. It bloomed this year, but I got no fruit. But that tells me that it's getting ready.
It's getting ready.
In the next couple of years, it's going to produce some fruit. It's going to produce some fruit. It's got to get acclimatized to the area. And this is the Chickasaw plum. So I know it's going to produce eventually. And it's got to get mature enough. It's got to have the root and the stems got to be strong enough to support that fruit.
Yeah, it has to be.
A Chickasaw plum, baby.
Yep.
When my
That's that one.
My doggone loquat.
When my
I had a loquat. I paid $7 for
next
it,
year, and I know it's gonna produce,
it
I'm
died.
calling all y'all up to come get this. So this gonna be loaded.
Now my fig is
$7.
probably gonna produce a lot this year because it didn't die back this year. Usually it dies back to the ground, and I didn't cut it back, so I'm thinking it might produce a lot this year because it didn't go completely dormant, but it might not. I don't know.
Can I say something to D-Move? D-Move, the bear, you sent me a Bear's Black, I believe, and it didn't make the freeze. If you have another cutting, can you send it to me and we'll just barter back and forth? Thank you. Anybody else got a Bear's Black or another fig cutting that they want to get rid of, GT?
I have Celeste. No, does anybody want Celeste fig?
Yeah.
Hey,
GT, what you got?
I'll bring you one, Miss Georgia Peachnut.
You will?
I got about 10 different figs at least, trees,
not
but
one
they're cuttings.
fig, not one
So I'm
of
trying to
them
grow them up.
anything.
So when you grow them up, I can get a cutting from one of them?
I love muscat.
Yeah, I have 10 to 20 fig cuttings growing right now. Yeah.
Thank you, D-Move.
How are y'all processing?
I want to
these
know what they
cuttings
are so I can pick.
to send people?
I want to know if there's something in there that I don't have. I know you got some special.
What you mean?
I don't know something.
far?
That's not
What happened, Serena?
I mean, like,
Oh, I
already
was
know
saying,
what
how,
I got to
when
she
you make a
wants,
cutting
so I
and
need
send
to
to
go
somebody,
and
how
do
do
the earlier.
you prepare it?
My fig is about
how
4
you prepare
foot.
your
It's
fig.
growing, but no
SGT, you
flowers
gonna grow
yet.
The
them.
Mine too,
cuttings?
Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah, how do you prepare your cutting if you're gonna send it to someone?
Chris said I
You
got a
don't.
rock garden.
You let them root their own. That's the way I be getting them. You don't scrape it on the sides. You don't cut them in a diagonal shape. You can, put a little marker and put ground or point down, and that'll let people know where they should stick it in the ground. But other than that, I say that any other method that they want to try, they should do it themselves.
So you
So
just
do you
cut it
use
and
it
send it.
sand or soil?
That's
or
all you do.
Sand?
Do you put it in sand, soil, or?
People have rooted it, putting it in water. I use coca coir and perlite.
Oh, okay. But when you
stick
send it,
straight
you don't.
down.
Do you put it in water? How do you send it?
You can wet the wow. You can wet a piece of newspaper and wet the bottom.
Oh, okay.
Like grab the newspaper, put it on the bottom of the foot cutting that you actually want to send. Put it in the plastic bag, put the address on the mail thing, and bam.
Okay.
So you don't
I
even
was
have to
just
write on
wondering.
it then.
Yeah, I was just wondering.
GT, I
Now,
was
you
you today, fighting all them bugs,
huh?
hit stuff planet.
I ain't hear you.
I said I was definitely you today, fighting them bugs to get some more stuff planted today. But Serena said she asked a question about the Dieffenbachia cuttings in water. She said they have roots now, but the stems are 2 feet long and curved. So what's the best way to transplant them?
The what? What she called it? What was that?
It looks like Dieffenbachia.
Dieffenbachia.
No, I don't even.
Dieffenbachia.
Yeah,
It's a house.
I don't even
plant.
know what that word is. I can't spell even
It's
3 of those words in the series. Ain't got no help.
It's a house plant.
Oh, it's a house plant.
Yeah.
She's asking, do you guys know the best way to transplant them?
D-Move, thank you so much. I don't know anything about that. The transplant them?
Yeah.
Transplant them to where?
She didn't say.
She's got
Serena,
roots.
you listening?
She's rooted them.
Wait a minute.
So now she needs soil, right?
Yeah.
She needs some potting soil in a container.
Hot soil.
Yeah. Yeah, just put them in some potting soil and water it. And it, don't mess up the roots. Make sure you protect the roots and you're good to go.
I don't do house plants hardly
said,
at all.
This is what I was doing right here, y'all. I was digging that out so I could plant these up.
Now, what are those?
What are those?
Raspberry cuttings.
Oh, they're going to grow all over the place.
Bare root.
Uh-oh.
Mona done took me.
He took everybody out.
She took everybody.
Mona, what did we do?
Yeah, so these are just raspberry bare root. I've been having them sit in water.
Yeah.
You can see some of the new root growth right there, the coloration in them.
Yeah.
Like it's so bright, but it's white. And so I'm just gonna plant these up. They got little, see them? Yeah, and these don't spread.
They not
Nah,
threaded?
I got them from the raspberry and strawberry guy. The same place where I get my strawberries from. He does raspberries and worms. So I hollered at him. So yeah, they look good though.
They're gonna grow all over the place.
Not these.
Really?
Not these. No, not these.
The rhizomes don't go all over the place.
Not these. There's raspberries that actually do not accumulate as fast, or they don't do it like vigorous like my other raspberries. My other raspberries, I have to keep those in a 5-gallon bucket and pick them up at the end of the season. Just boom, knock that root down, and if they grow, they just grow. But yeah, I got a couple of them that I have to dig up over there. That's from my neighbor, and I'm gonna take those inside because I want to use the raspberry leaves because I drink tea every day. So
really good.
yeah.
I've never thought about using my raspberry. I got a bunch of them out there too.
Oh yeah.
All right, Mona, you can take me off the big screen now.
No, I don't even.
Raspberry leaves for tea, yes. We buy the herbal raspberry tea from Wally World.
You got that right. I hadn't thought about it. Let me ask you something.
Look up the benefits and some of the precautions on raspberry leaf tea.
Yeah, the red raspberry.
Before you use it. Certain people shouldn't use it.
And this is a purple variety of raspberry. I cannot remember the name.
Is it the Bristol? But let me ask you, are they thorn or thornless?
These are thornless, but I have some that came back last year. I think those got thorns on them.
So, listen.
Duval said she need a blackberry cutting.
GT, they say if you see GT get carried off, it's not an eagle, it's a giant mosquito.
They are huge. And they get me.
Fight with a human being.
Huh?
You swat like you fight with a human being.
Right.
They bugging me. Y'all ever seen that movie National Treasures?
Yeah.
National Treasury with Martin Lawrence?
Yeah. Yeah.
When he got attacked by the bee or whatever, that was a funny one. Martin is a fool with it. Mona, you can take me off this screen now, though.
Got y'all all big up in there.
Yeah, thank you.
The cuttings bottom, then wrap in newspaper and put in Ziploc bag. Did y'all catch that?
Yeah. Thank you.
D. Moon says that he had identified the cuttings bottom, then wrap in newspaper and put in Ziploc bag.
Yep. Thank you. Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen
raspberry is an astringent herb. It's energetic as it's an astringent.
Yeah.
So you have to be careful.
Certain people.
Thank you.
Certain people.
What I don't. Hey, somebody said this. They said we didn't have to ask when we needed to take a drink. We drank until we felt something wrong. When we wanted to take a puff or whatever your guilty pleasure, we didn't ask the doctor about that. I'm just saying. Somebody said, and I was like, man, that's so slick.
That was
so it's a little slick talk.
Wait.
So listen, Duval says she needs a blackberry cutting.
Yeah, who's giving out the cutting? Somebody was giving it out. I put my name in the bed.
Duval,
I don't have blackberries.
And Miss Robin, I will get you some cuttings.
What?
Thank you.
I'm calling you this. I'm calling you this week.
She passes by your house in the morning.
This week, I'm calling you.
I've been giving them away by the 3-gallon pot over here.
What? She only 2 hours away. I told you, if I live 2 hours away from you, I will be at your house once a month. I'm coming grocery shopping in your yard. Yes, I
Oh
would.
my God.
2 hours? Oh yeah.
I had somebody
Okay.
who was supposed to come by yesterday to get these onions. The girls, I said, come on and get them. Because I got onions all over the place. I need the bag. She didn't call and say she was coming. Didn't call and say she wasn't coming. So I told her today, I said, I'm getting rid of those onions. I need them. I want the onions. I'm giving her an apple tree. I'm like, okay.
What, you giving away apple trees?
Look. See, I told you I would be at her house every month.
I'm through.
Let me tell y'all. So the raspberry leaf for you guys, the raspberry leaf, just the leaves. It protects reproductive organs. Awesome. Balance your hormones.
I have a purple variety.
Prepares the body for pregnancy. Reduce postpartum exhaustion and depression. Helps with breast milk production. Cleanse the blood. Detoxifies the blood. It's anti-inflammatory. Oh, it's an adaptogen. It helps with iron deficiency. I always use it for the iron deficient.
Okay, so how strong do you make it? You use fresh leaves?
But if you're reading that, read the precautions on that.
Oh,
are there any precautions on that listed?
Let me see. Because
there's always some side effects.
I ain't looking at blackberry. I'm looking at mulberry.
No, it's just that raspberry tea can stimulate labor. And
it's used to prepare the body for labor.
So if you are prone to early labor, you don't want to drink it because you don't want to go into labor early. So certain people shouldn't drink it or be careful when they're drinking it. I don't know where you're
prepare the body for pregnancy. These are my notes from class.
Okay. But yeah, so that's just one. There's a few of them that do have precautions like that, so that you need to know if you're pregnant and you are trying to hold on to a pregnancy, you don't want to drink raspberry tea.
Well, that ain't the case over here. So
well, I'm not saying you. I'm just saying before you go out and make something like that, make sure you read the precautions. There's not a lot of.
I was going to say because I don't have a lot for red raspberry.
A lot of herbs don't have any kind of precautions listed, but raspberry is one of them that does.
But normally, when I have a precaution for pregnancy, that comes up first.
Yeah.
My notes. I didn't have that one. Let me see, because this one says it prepares the body for pregnancy. Also helps with postpartum. Well, that's for exhaustion and depression.
So before pregnancy is fine and after pregnancy is fine. But what does it say about during pregnancy?
Well, it relieves nausea in pregnant women.
Hey, Indiana Jackson.
Beneficial in regulating the menstrual cycle.
Hey, Indiana Jackson.
Hey, Indiana. How are you?
Let me Google and see.
But anyway, we're not giving that medical advice, people. Do your own research.
Absolutely.
Look, I'm over here looking too, because this stuff right here, my mulberry tree, is supposed to help me out big time.
Yeah, mulberry is very healing.
Yeah. The leaves. I'm talking about the leaves. I ain't even talking about the mulberries.
Yeah.
It's a blessing that we have.
And that's the thing. That's the thing. These plants have a lot of different properties that people don't even know about. Like blueberry leaf tea is a good one.
But always says to always err on the side of caution. Always.
Yes. Yeah, blueberry leaf tea.
All these blueberries I hear you say I can take the leaves and make some tea out of.
Yes, ma'am.
Good.
Okay, so the only contraindicators that I have are, it says hormone sensitive, people with breast cancer, uterine cancers, ovarian cancers, kind of endometriosis, or fibroids. They're the only ones who need to take precaution. But also check with your doctor. Always check with your doctor whenever you're introducing yourself to something new, that you want to make sure it doesn't contradict with your medication. So I always tell everybody that. but it acts like estrogen. It acts like estrogen.
Okay.
And so I don't take
What acts
any
like estrogen?
raspberry.
Raspberry leaf.
I don't take any.
I don't want no
any
raspberry tea
plant
then.
No,
that
it's
act
not
like
going to affect you
estrogen.
that same way.
You
It's
just
not
said
gonna affect-
estrogen. That's a bad word for me.
It's not a
You
bad
saying
word.
bad
for you.
words to me?
There
It's
are
a bad
What in
word
the
for
world?
me.
For instance, vervain.
Oh, Lordy.
Vervain, when you take vervain affects men differently than it affects women. But
Yeah,
it's the same herb.
yeah.
How you know
that's
this
true.
stuff?
Because I'm
'Cause
studying what I'm. Well, number one,
'Cause
I'm
what?
a herbalist. I'm a herbalist.
Oh,
I am a
oh.
herbalist. I'm certified in naturopath medicine. I'm studying to get more certifications on it, but I'm saying that there's always, like she said, a contraindicator that tells you that you need to double check to make sure, one, if you are taking medication or anything, you want to make sure that it's not contradicting with anything that you're already taking. Even if you take
Or if you have a
herbs.
or if you have a condition
Hopping.
that it may
Right.
be a concern with.
Right.
You always
Mhm.
check those kinds of things. There's certain herbs that don't have any kind of contraindication.
Yeah.
And for the most part, you don't have any problems whatsoever. But every now and then there's one or two, like sassafras, for instance. Sassafras is something that we grew up drinking sassafras tea. But
I
in later
remember
years,
that.
they found out that sassafras has maybe been connected with, maybe associated with some gastrointestinal something, like maybe some
Good Lord.
ulcers or bleeding or even cancers. So you have to be careful with how much you drink. The dose makes the poison, right, GT?
You know it.
That's right.
Right. So you have to be careful with how much.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
You gotta be careful with how much.
You turned the robots in the sky.
You sound like Minnie Mouse.
I'm sorry.
She said, I'm
My
sorry.
phone keeps falling down when it
Mona
falls
said
down.
if she
What you saying? We don't hear you. We don't hear you.
Her house
Can you hear me
early.
now?
What are you doing?
It's this chewing gum mint from Baker Creek right here.
So
Can
she
you
was
hear me?
talking good. That's when it went out.
Yep.
No, my phone fell. Can you hear me now?
No, you're not AT&T.
Carolyn, come to
Do your own research.
Get closer. Come on, closer. Come on, baby. There you go, sugar.
You was
Thanks,
dropping.
Jane
You
Doe,
didn't
for
want to cut you
explaining.
out.
I appreciate that.
It is
All
raining
right,
cats and
Mona,
dogs
you
over here. So
okay?
Felicia, your
Everybody.
plant's gonna get some water.
Huh?
It's raining cats and
Can you
dogs
hear me?
over here. Yeah, better. A little bit
Yep.
better.
Oh, my
Like
word. We
you in
getting ready to go on
Alabama.
3 hours, y'all. Guess what?
Mona, you
I
okay?
Whoop, whoop.
But you know, we had a good time.
Yes, we
We
did.
had a good time. We gonna
Yeah,
have
I'm almost finished. Give me 15 more minutes.
Huh?
GT
DT
Junior?
said, "Give him 15 more minutes."
All right.
At least.
I was waiting on you because we supposed to been gone an hour ago.
Whoa.
When you
Yeah, I
came
got
back
these.
home,
I got.
out working and stuff. I know you like us to
Yeah.
hang
It's
out.
raining cats and dogs.
When
I
you
know y'all
working.
getting the weather. So
Okay.
your plant's gonna be
Appreciate
okay.
you, Mona. So
Oh,
you got lightning and thunder too, Miss Gail?
Lightning, thunder, and raining
What
cats
I'm
and
hiding.
dogs.
Wow.
Okay.
I love
Yeah,
that.
Pouring.
That means we already got it.
I was
Oh,
gonna say, is
yeah.
it coming here next?
Yeah,
Look,
it's
pay
pouring
attention.
down right
You
now.
didn't know your camera was off, Mona.
Well, see, I was over here folding clothes, you know, I'm doing laundry.
She was
And I
incognito.
forgot. And
I
look,
thought she was focused on that
She's-
blanket.
I was doing that too. I just
She
put
was
it
probably doing
aside.
more of that than folding clothes.
Protectors aren't recommended for pregnant women, period. Okay.
Anybody else gonna do some more potatoes, like
Passion
Irish
fruit,
potatoes?
yes.
I know we're all doing sweet potatoes.
Oh, that's good.
I got white potatoes.
I
I got
wish you lived near me, Miss Robin. I would give you some. I have a lot of potato slips, sweet potato slips that I need to get rid of.
Wow.
About to say.
Dang.
I just dropped potato slips today.
Oh, real.
Now
Yeah.
potatoes, I could grow them all day. It's the sweet potatoes I've been fighting with.
We need
Oh,
to
I got about 8 different varieties of potatoes outside. The purple, the blue, and a whole bunch of other ones.
I got purple,
I
red,
showed y'all
and
the
white.
bags.
Yeah. I wanted that bad, real bad too. You have no idea. I went into Lowe's looking for some purple ones, but they weren't looking good. But I got some more Yukon Gold.
Yeah,
No, you
know
got to
what
go to a nursery.
Well, they were selling them at all the nurseries around here sold out, except for the big box store, and they're not looking that great. But I still bought
Your
some.
own
I'm
research.
still proud.
That part.
Yeah,
that
I
part.
got the little baby ones.
I do potatoes.
The fingerlings.
Yeah, the
My
little
uterus
teeny ones.
hurt. Mike, you don't even have a uterus.
Who's saying no have a-
He put the wrong word in there. That's all.
He's still talking about the raspberry.
How you know what Mike got?
Mike ain't got no real uterus.
Mike is a man.
How you know what Mike got?
Because Mike a man.
I'm not
How
playing
you
with
know what Mike got? He
I'm not
said
playing
his
with y'all
uterus hurt.
He moved, so he's growing white sweet
He was being
potatoes.
funny.
Oh
Yeah,
my
That's
God.
He
the
said his
golden
uterus
He
hurt.
said,
potatoes
"Don't part
growing.
shame
Golden.
me."
Yukon Gold.
Have mercy, Mike. TMI.
Don't part
That
shame
Mike
me.
guy.
Mike is something
Oh, I
else.
forgot to give them their extra.
I wish he'd come and hang out with us.
He
don't
might
even
have went
have
and
to show
bought
his
him one,
face.
GC.
He
Huh?
can just come and
It's
hang out.
He might have went and bought him
in
one.
her area.
But
Oh, that's
the
detachable then.
in the wind.
Oh, that's
the
a good one,
sunrise,
sweetie.
in the
What
wind
vegetable hurts when you step on it? A corn.
Oh, corn. Yeah.
raining here in Virginia.
I gotta
it's
get off
raining in
of here,
Virginia.
I'm gonna have
We
to
need
say
some of that
goodnight
rain.
Let me see if
because
it's raining
I gotta
here.
get up too early in the morning.
You think it's
Well,
time for
Lisa, I
you to
hope
go
it's
to
not
sleep,
raining
go
when
and
you
lay it
start
down so
driving.
you can get up?
Yeah,
Huh?
yeah.
Miss Georgia Peach
This
Nut,
is
what
what
you
I
say?
do it for.
I told Felicia, I hope it's not raining when she gets up and gets started.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna have a little bit of weather, but I don't think it's gonna be stormy.
D-Move says storming in, did he say Virginia?
In Virginia.
That's not far from me.
Raining in Virginia right now, so we're getting the same weather. So it's coming from the north end, unless it's traveling south going north.
It's coming from the north? Well, I'm north. Let me see.
It is.
Well, I hope we get a little bit of water.
I won't.
It's
If you
not
got a
playing
uterus,
out there.
baby, you got a uterus. It's okay.
Yeah.
I didn't water my
Hey,
plants today, so I'm happy.
Yeah, I'm hoping.
Felicia, somebody's asking for you.
Say what now?
Grandma Hudson says, "Where are you?"
I'm in North Carolina.
Oh, that's what my
I thought about buying some property there, FR.
You should. It's a beautiful place.
It is. It truly is.
Straight in the front of my hair.
I love North
Girl,
Carolina.
look at here. I should have been taking my hair down and I stopped. That's why I got it up here like this so I can take it down. I started.
But anyway, I need to get off of here, so I'm gonna say goodnight, everybody.
Good
It was
night.
good talking with y'all, and I will see y'all in these YouTube streets.
Serena, it says.
Thank you for staying the 3 hours, FR. Have a good one.
All righty, bye.
Be
Good
safe,
night.
traveling.
Good night.
Peace.
Let me know y'all made it okay.
What it
It's
made
not
it to there.
raining here. I'm in the north.
Are you in Georgia? No, she's not in. Oh, Georgia. Yeah, she in Georgia.
I did ask that question too. And then after I asked it, I was like, I'm glad she didn't hear me.
That's a confusing question there for me. That's all the way live. Yeah.
Hey, look, JT Jr. is from Georgia.
Yeah. But
He's in Alaska.
He got lost. He was trying to find his way home from a date.
More minutes,
Ended up in
Serena.
Alaska.
Find his way back, huh?
We're supposed to be at home all week.
Some
I
seeds
haven't.
that something came behind the kingdom.
In about 3 days.
He made a wrong turn.
Because I've
He was
been
trying,
using my
it
rainwater.
wasn't the yellow brick road. He was dropping seeds and he couldn't find them.
As the
Yep.
weather got colder and colder.
Good night, babies. Good night. Oh, I gotta turn off the light. I mean the fan. Yeah,
Let
my
me see
chicken's
you,
about to go to
chickadee
sleep.
chickadees.
Duval, where are you? Have a
Hold on.
blessed night, Felicia.
The chickadees, are they sleeping?
Duval is
Not yet.
in Florida.
Duval is
That good
where?
old state,
Where's
Oh,
Duval?
he's in Florida.
Oh,
Florida.
Florida. Oh, look at them.
Oh, look at
Look at them. They wide woke.
Yeah, they woke because he making all that noise. I'm surprised they tell him to be quiet. Oh, he dropped off.
Lost.
Yes.
Mona sleepy.
They're getting rain in North Carolina now.
Definitely.
Okay, so y'all, the rain is moving up my way.
Yep. So it's coming from here.
Yeah.
Oh, look at Danielle. He has them in a dog.
Yes, I do. They still got room.
He said it get dark there. What you say? 11:30, 11:15. Grover Hudson asked, "What time does it get dark here?"
Tonight it'll be 11:24. Yeah, 11:24.
His dad said they getting rain in North Carolina.
So all y'all gonna get is 4 hours of darkness?
Yeah. Let me see. Let me go outside and let y'all see how dark. Good night, baby.
It's probably not dark. Probably looking like 8 o'clock here, like it was at 8 o'clock here.
My daddy said.
Right.
I'm seeing too much doggone sunlight. That ain't dark.
That's 11. Wow. It's 11:08 right now.
Wow, that's nighttime for you?
Yeah.
I would never leave the garden if it looked like that over
here.
My,
okay.
I work like so much though. That's what it is, Miss Gail.
Hard.
What?
Oh.
It's like you don't even know when to sleep.
Right.
What'd you say?
I work a lot, so I can't be in the garden like I want to. I got 2 jobs. I can't.
Oh shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to retire when I'm 55, so I got to work and work and work.
I was gonna say, being a retired person, I would be out there all day and night.
Yes. That's his plan. That's his ultimate plan.
I would actually get something done.
Yeah, y'all don't help me. I planted potatoes today because of y'all. I was able to clean out half of my corner right here because of y'all. I found my toro roots that I was looking for. I planted some raspberries. I've done a lot since I've been online with y'all. So y'all really helped me out. I planted those mints as well.
Okay.
I dropped some more beans. Y'all helped me out.
Good.
What kind of mint you plant?
Good for something.
That's the chewing gum mint from Baker Creek.
Oh, so wow. You do be having some rare seeds.
Yeah, but those were plants that I got from them. Ma'am?
You just put it in your mouth and start chewing it? You just chew it?
There's some old regular mint. That look like advertisement or some marketing. It looked like the same mint I bought before. Don't nothing special about it. For real, for real.
Oh, Lord. Oh,
he
Lord.
said it's just regular mint. Mona, remember I did the mint last week? I said if it's just say mint, it's common mint. It's normally spearmint. That's
right.
So
she be dropping gems, y'all, when she go live. Y'all might want to check her out.
Who?
When she go live on, what was that? Thursday night. When she, it's like she give a class.
Hey, y'all talking about Robin?
Literally give a class on herbs.
Yeah, I pick a herb, and actually I'm going to do part 2 of mint this week because there was so much. Last week I taught them. I said, "Do you know that they use mint to change the color of the clouds in the sky?" People were like, "Yeah,
yeah, that blew me away." Yeah, and look at how he looking.
And if it's hot, they can also use mint. It's methone and menthol in mint, and that's what they use. They also use it if it's too hot. They can cool off the temperature too.
Oh yeah, I know they've
With
been doing something with that.
extracting that, yeah, from mint.
Do
Mm-hmm.
do y'all
I
use
I said,
green
look it up.
alcohol when y'all get bit on your arms and stuff?
Yep, I do.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. I remember my grandmama showed me that.
Yeah, I used to bathe
Yep.
in green alcohol. That's probably why I ain't got none now. I
green
need to go get some
alcohol,
more.
all that good stuff.
I
Get you
planted
some
indoor
plantain out your
elephant
yard.
ears.
Some plants
Head
out the yard.
bombing. I'm going
It's
to
called
say goodnight. Good
plantain.
night,
I heard.
Duval. We all getting ready to say
Good
goodnight
night,
because look,
Duval.
You know
Listen,
you
we'll be
could use
talking.
basil.
you see my
Basil
eyes.
is
I
even
ain't rocking,
stronger.
but yeah.
You can use basil for bug bites.
Oh, I'll be out there taking all my basil. I'll be a bug bites
Taro
out there
is
all
an
the time.
Tincture
elephant
it.
ear. You know that?
Tincture it so you'll have it. Tincture it.
Okay. Well, I have to find out how to do that from you.
Okay,
GT,
I got you.
did you see what Demu said?
What's
He
that?
said Taro is the elephant ear.
He said he planted either.
Is he telling me or asking me? Because if he telling me,
Is it an elephant?
It's more like of a statement. Taro is elephant ears.
oh, I didn't know. All I know it was I heard yeah, I didn't know it was elephant ear. But they sell them for like $2. I got like 8 bulbs on them. They nice.
So you
Serena,
can't eat,
it could be the same one. It could
you
be the
can't
same
eat.
one.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, you can eat the elephant ear?
Demu, her channel is the Glamour Planner.
And they look good, y'all.
They do.
They do.
Yeah, they do look real good.
How they taste?
It probably taste plain.
Yeah, it's a ground root, right? Yeah.
I didn't know.
Anybody ate them in the chat?
Like brown.
Ma'am?
I have hosta.
I didn't know you could eat the root of an elephant ear. I didn't know you.
Yeah, because I thought that plant was toxic.
I thought somebody look it up. Okay, look up taro root. That's all we got to do. We got Google
right,
on our
like I
side.
did my mulberry
Elephant
tree,
ear.
my
I don't know about
mulberry
no
leaf
root.
just now.
How you spell it? Toro?
Taro.
Yes.
No, elephant ear and taro root is the same.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm talking about elephant ear. Elephant ear, the plant that's outside. It's a flower.
Yeah, this is something you can eat.
Yeah, taro is something you eat. Elephant is different.
Here is a root vegetable.
Right.
It's most widely cultivated species of several plants in the family. Acacia that are used as a vegetable for their
tastes almost like a sweet potato.
Oh, like
RMS.
What you say, Miss Gail?
Tastes like a sweet potato and it has a slightly
Thank you,
sweet
Jane
and nutty flavor. It goes well with milk, sugar, and black tea.
I don't need no more sugar.
Tastes like a
I'm already overweight. But can you eat the leaves too?
Yep.
I'm looking to see.
Serena, I answered your question about the hosta already. It is probably the same pest that's eating. If you have pests that are eating your hostas, just because the holes are different. Normally, if it's one pest, the holes are all the same size. That's the same thing happened with my roses. But now, if you got more than one type of pest that's eating on your plants, then yeah, there's going to be different size holes on your plants.
There's a high level in vitamin C, vitamin B6, and vitamin E, and also maintain a healthy immune system and may eliminate free radicals.
I need to get that. That's taro root.
Good carbohydrate.
I need to get that. Because the fact that it has vitamin B's in there is already a plus.
I got this from the Asian market.
Yeah, listen, the
They
Asian
say
market
this
or the
cleans
African
the
market.
digestive
Listen, I'll
system.
be all up. They
They
had
say the
genuine
benefits of
sour
those
sop.
suffering from digestive
I was in
issues,
heaven.
since taro root is an excellent source of dietary fiber. It adds bulk to stool.
Demo, yes, I'm the glamour planner.
Stool can pass quickly through the digestive system.
So you can eat
Cassandra
the leaves,
South
but you
Fulton
can't eat
Garden.
them raw. They're
Hey,
poisonous. You have to
Cassandra.
cook them.
She
So
said,
you are the glamour planner?
Yeah,
huh?
she's the glamour planner.
Yes.
Why you got nothing on that letting us know that you do herbs and stuff?
She did.
It's all
When
over my
when Broke
Oh
introduced her,
man.
he said she was a herbalist.
Yes,
I know
Broke
And
that
brought
she
part
me on.
said,
now.
and then she popped up talking about, but I've been following Simpsons and so on. What? You've been following me? What? Okay. Well, look, I got an herbalist on my side that follows me. Look, you coming up over here. Look. Yeah.
Mother know I was stalking her channel.
So you've been stalking her channel.
Cause she crochets, so I need my people that they got all different kind of talents. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So
Yes,
she don't
because
just
she got all
garden, but
kinds
she
of talents.
crochet
She's a
too.
herbalist, and she crochets, and she makes jewelry, and she sells jewelry. Look.
Wow.
Yeah.
We be multitasking.
Look. Yeah.
Right, Miss Georgia Peachnut?
Thanks
I
for
know
the
you
ad.
be multitasking over there.
I always do.
See?
It's
Too
hard for
fly
me to
for
sit
that.
still. It's hard for me
You
to
said
sit
you
still.
retired.
Link.
I am very
Oh, you
retired.
want
Thank
link?
you, Jesus.
Okay. Okay.
Mona
I'm
too.
just now seeing that D-Mood. I'm gonna put it up there.
What is it?
D-Mood wanna come talk. He look. Wait a minute. Did he want to come? You wanted to come up, or you wanted to put the link of what was you asking? You asking for
I
the
answered
Glamour
it. I
Planners
answered
link?
Serena's question twice. Actually.
Look like cassava.
Yeah, it does.
You eat young leaves. Yes, eat the young leaves.
But you can't eat the leaves on this one uncooked because it's poisonous to humans. So you
I
have
was
to
gonna
cook
say
the
that
leaves.
reminds me of
Young
pokeweed, where
shoots.
you can't eat that, right?
Mom,
Right.
put the link.
I think that was earlier. I think Jane Doe had already put a link, Mona. I think she did it twice.
Post link. Yes, come up. Okay.
Oh.
I think I can do it on here. Let's see. Let's
You
try
have
it.
to type it in the chat, don't you?
Yeah, I got it. I got this.
I know you do.
Yo, I think they're gonna want me to have surgery on my neck.
Uh-oh.
What?
Really?
I don't want to. I don't listen. For the most part, there's for most things, you try and do to heal yourself. I had got hurt at Target. The bookshelf fell on me.
No.
Yeah.
Were you working there?
I was a customer.
I'm your sister. Don't forget that now, okay?
You got it.
Mm-hmm.
But my neck is. I just feel like it's
Welcome
getting worse.
to the stage.
Hello.
Hey,
Good night.
Hey there, D-Mood.
How y'all doing?
All right, how you doing? Good to
Doing
see
well.
you.
How about yourself?
I'm all right.
Seen you in a minute, man.
Yeah,
And so to answer your question, Miss Mona, I have not been lurking. I just been off YouTube. I just not been on YouTube.
Yeah, you said that the
And
last
people can
time.
do
I'm
that.
just
It's
taking
a
a
good
break
thing.
from YouTube.
Sometimes you need a break.
Well, I'm glad when you do come, you come and hang out with me.
Oh, yes, all time. But a quick one for GT. Taro is, it's edible. So there's what happens is when it grows, it looks like elephant plant. That's how the leaves come. It's huge.
Oh, okay.
Same thing with Edo. The difference between taro and Edo, taro is a little bit longer and Edo is compact. So I'm growing Edo, but if you see both of them, unless you dig them up, you wouldn't know what the difference is.
Oh,
So
that's not good. Because elephant is poisonous.
No. What I mean by that, let me clarify myself. What I mean by that is if you're growing Edo and taro, you won't know the difference until you harvest it, meaning you dig it up.
Oh, okay.
Now, as far as what you guys already said, there is one that is poisonous. And what you got to do is you got to look at the base of it. If it's red or black, it ain't good for you. The base of the root needs to be green. The reason why I like it, and I'm like with GT, I found it at the Asian market because I was trying to find a substitute for white potato. I do not eat white potato because it's not good for you.
Okay.
So the substitute for that is I grow Edo and I eat that. The other thing that you asked GT was about the leaf. Yes, you can eat the leaf, but you want to eat the young leaf. When the leaf is coming out, it's curled up. That's when you want to harvest it.
That's what Georgia Peach Nut said.
Before it spreads out, when it's curled up, you go ahead and cut it up. You can cook it like greens. Just boil it, saute it, fry it, stir fry, whatever you want to do with it. So that's what my little fat fingers. I don't type as fast as the rest of y'all, so I'd rather say what I got to say real quick. But no, Edo is good. It has a sweet, nutty taste to it. It is very good. I mean, I have planted it for 2 years before I started eating it. The reason why I was planting it, which I'm ashamed to say it now, but I was planting it for the effect of beautification. It looks nice. It has this big old leaf. And then I got in, and then Fifi got on me and like, why are you planting stuff in your yard for looks and not eating? And I got real smart and said, you know what? Let me start planting. Like I have horseradish. I planted horseradish in 2015. I planted a little stick, maybe about this size. And now I have a huge patch, but I have to keep it contained because it's invasive.
Very invasive.
Okay,
thank you for telling me that. Because I got one.
I want to grow the horseradish.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for my nurse to grab it.
I tell you what,
I need to put it in a big pot or a little pot.
You can put it in a big pot, but I just leave mine in the ground because I got it contained. And I don't even use the
horseradish. The truth.
I don't even use the root. The root is what most people use, but I use the leaves, and you still get the same effect. That leaf is fire.
Really?
What? I'm ready to go drop that thing tomorrow.
I got it sitting in the fridge. I rooted it, and I was like, I'm about to plant this bad boy.
Just dig it. Just put it in. Just put it in the ground. Put it maybe let me tell you how far down I went. I went about 2 inches down, not real deep, and covered it over. And I just left it alone and left it by itself. I didn't water it. I don't do nothing to it. It is self-contained. It just do its own thing. What? All I do every year is just cover it over with leaves. And what happens is it acts as a mulch and it gets its own water.
Wow.
Because
that horseradish is powerful, honey.
Because what it comes from, it sucks up a lot of minerals. Its roots goes deep. So that's why they say you're supposed to harvest it to try to slow down the invasiveness of it. But I don't. I just leave it alone. And whenever I need it, I go out and
it's hard to find in a grocery store. That's why I wanted to grow it. It's hard.
And what happened was, I found it in Whole Foods. But like I said, I've had this since 2015. So I've had my plant now going on 11 years.
Wow.
And the reason why I got a horseradish was because I was making a cider. So I was making horseradish, ginger,
I got mine for.
Yeah.
That's my number one. That's my number one seller. It's my fire cider.
But the thing is, the horseradish, it had someone had gave me a piece to do some fire cider to make fire cider with. Hey, Miss T. Good morning. but there's roots and stuff that's coming out. So I'm like, no, I'm going to put this in some soil.
Look, that bad boy is hard to find. So yes, put that in some soil.
Yeah, I'm going and do that.
Hey, Mike, you're right. You're right, Mike. It's my garden, and if I want to plant pretty things, I do that.
You sure can.
So is horseradish pretty? Can I put that out in my front yard?
It is solid green, and you know what? I haven't made a YouTube video in a while, so I need to go around my yard and show what's going on because I got a whole bunch of stuff going on.
Show us that horseradish.
I will show you the horseradish. I'll do a video. I normally don't do videos when people request it, but I'll do one and show you what the horseradish look like.
Okay. Good. I want to see it.
Right?
Yeah, because it's packed with chlorophyll and vitamins because it's in the ground. So the leaves is really, really dark green. And
it's like dandelion. It pulls nutrients from
from the
like
ground.
burdock root. Yes.
Right.
Like it pulls nutrients way, and you're not supposed to harvest it out of season either.
Right. But I have my Edo growing right beside my my horseradish. And the thing about it is you don't have to worry about them being cross-pollinated because they're in the soil.
So how do you start your Edo? Do you root it first or you grow it like a potato? How do you do that?
Well, what I do is when I buy it, I let it just sit in the house. I let it sit in the house or wrap it up in newspaper. And what happened is the little eyes will start popping. And once it's like regular white
that I showed you.
Right. Yeah. It's like white potatoes. Once the eyes start popping, you just bury it, but you make sure the eye got a little bit of pushing out the ground. You don't want to completely cover it up, just a little bit because it's going to bury itself under.
Yeah.
What kind of research do I do, growing with this?
What research?
It says taro on it.
Yeah, taro. Make sure you're ready.
You ordered yours, so somebody sent it to you, right? You ordered it.
No, I got it from the Asian market.
From the grocery store.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's to me that was the safest way to make sure you get the right one.
That's
because you can go to Lowe's and you can find elephant ears, and it looks just like taro. It looks just like Edo, and you just got to be really, really, really careful which one you get.
Hey, somebody put the pictures up real quick. Can you do that, Mona?
Look,
you don't know how to share that part?
What picture?
Of an elephant thingamajig, the root, and a taro root.
You got the right one.
Hey, Georgia Peach Hut, that those elderberry cuttings that you sent me, the ones that you sent me 2 years ago or 3 years ago now?
It was last
They all died for some reason. They all died. That's why when I sent you that Concord grape, I made sure I labeled it which one was down because that's what the problem I had. I couldn't figure out when you sent it to me. I didn't know which way was up, which way was down. But needless to say,
pull up the taro.
You're gonna know which is up and which is down. Because I'm sending a lot of them.
So what ended up happening is somehow you sent me 4 cuttings and I end up salvaging one, and I got it to root, and then I went up. I just put it directly in the ground. So it's been in the ground 2 years now. Every time that thing gets about 2 feet, the deer come and they just ravage it.
Wow.
You're gonna have to protect it. You put
they for some reason the deer don't like nothing else in my yard. They just go straight to the elderberry, straight to it.
Wow.
Can you put it like in a grow bag or something?
Well, I'm gonna put it over what they call it. It's not bird wire, but it's a metal wire. I'm gonna fence it in. It's kind of like chicken wire, but I'm gonna fence it off so it can get a start. Because once it gets a start and grows a little, I don't mind them eating some of it. Like last year. Last year I did not get not one grape. I had thousands of bunches of grapes everywhere. Like right now, my grapevine is loaded. What happened? I didn't even know deer ate grape. The deer had their way with that grape.
Really?
I know these cats in my area eat peppers.
They don't eat
and then I had wild turkey. I'm like, how is wild turkey in a subdivision? What happened was, oh wow, yeah, that's it right there, elephant. That's how big the leaves get.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
But it's
that's
different.
That's
AGT.
taro
What
leaf.
about the root?
Look
Those
at
are
your
taro
leaves
leaves.
and the root of it. Yeah.
The
all
root.
of them. It's funny because all of them, the leaves look
Look
like
at all
that.
those
You just gotta
nutrients,
know which
y'all.
one
See
you
all
got
those
in the ground.
nutrients? All your vitamin B's on there.
It's only
Very,
35
good.
calories.
And it's loaded with potassium. That's one of the things I like about it too. It's packed with
And it's got
potassium.
magnesium in
But
it
that
too. That's what I
magnesium
need.
is good. And the
That
iron.
magnesium.
Yep.
That
Yes.
folate, which is a B vitamin.
Yes. Now you're
Yep.
gonna make me go get one of those.
Don't tell Mama nothing. She gonna have to always go back.
I'm trying to live, Miss Peachnut.
I know.
I want to see what the root look like of the taro.
I'm trying
The
to
difference
see
between
if I
it.
have it. I'm look.
See, the raw leaves are poisonous. Don't bypass that.
You see,
Yeah,
I
they
went
say the raw
back.
leaves are poisonous. You have to cook them.
There is one major precaution. Be aware of when eating taro leaves, their toxicity when eating raw. So you better cook it.
Yeah,
Yep.
cook it down.
Yep. You gotta cook it.
Found it. May need to.
And another thing with it is when you're cutting it up, it's slimy because most animals and plants, they have defense mechanisms. So when you peel the skin off, it's a little slimy. But once you boil it or wash it, all that stuff comes off.
Oh. So it's a mucilage. Mucilage.
Okay.
Hey, Darth X. I didn't know Darth X was in here.
Who?
Darth
Look
X.
at y'all early.
Hey, Darth X.
early
I can't
bird.
see nobody. I'm over here. I can't see nobody right now.
Hey,
Yeah.
Darth X.
Hey, Darth
I
X.
store-bought ginger
How
and
to eat
turmeric
them?
to plant.
We'll introduce you to some.
Good luck. I can't get my ginger. I can get to go, but the turmeric, for some reason it does not grow well for me.
It takes time. Turmeric, you stick it in the ground, you'll think it's not growing, it'll come up. It takes a while.
These are.
So
I
you
thought
know what?
mine was
You
bad.
mean I might have threw it away?
You threw it away too early. What it is, they thrive on hot soil. The soil has to be hot.
Ah.
I use mine. I throw a heat mat on the inside.
Right. The soil has to be hot. Ginger comes up no problem. Because if you leave ginger in the house in a basket, once the little eyes start, you just take it and lay it on the soil and sprinkle soil on it. Do not put it deep. It will make itself go
Is that
deep.
what you looking for, GT?
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. That's right there.
Oh wow, that was cooked nice.
And that's what you want to look at. At the base of the root, you want to see the root being green to white like that. If it's red or black, you don't want to touch it.
I know that's right. It reminds me of pokeweed.
You know, I have a bunch of that, but I've heard so many times that it's so poisonous and dangerous. I just cut them down. I don't even fool with them.
Well, I'm an
30%.
herbalist. I know how to eat it, so I wouldn't recommend it to anybody that does
Make it
not
neat.
know how. Because Pope, you really got to know what you're doing.
Yep. Because the one thing I did hear about it is eat it before the berries turn red or something like that.
Before they turn, they're kind of like a purple black.
Purple.
Yeah.
Okay. I just pull them. I just pull them out of the ground because I'm just like, nah, I'm not even. My neighbor used to come over my yard and get them all the time. I'm like, man, good luck with that.
I ate one berry a week.
Wow.
But not when they're dark. And you don't want to touch that base of that stem that's red. Remember how you talk about that plant when it turns red?
Mm-hmm.
But poke is the same. Poke is one of those herbs that is for the blood.
And they got a deep root too.
And that's why it's red like that. But the root is toxic. You wanna stay, if you I don't recommend it for nobody. I know what I'm doing with it. But if you don't know what you're doing, do not eat it because it is toxic. But there are people who live in the mountains and that's all they eat is poke.
They eat, yeah. Well, it's just like I did a YouTube video and somebody in the background said, "Hey man, I didn't know you were growing passion fruit." And I'm like, "Passion fruit? What are you talking about?" I'm looking around and I was actually doing it live and It was Fifi. She said you got passion fruit, and I've always seen these little green balls. I just didn't know what it was, and she's like, "Oh, those are Maypops." And sure enough, I got wild passion fruit all over my yard.
Wow.
Yep,
Wow.
this just came on their own. I didn't plant
You know
them.
who made Poke? They just made it. Bandit. He just made Poke. Him and his wife. Him and his sidekick friend. They just made Poke. They made
they cooked
with
it
the young
on
shoot. They
live.
cooked it. Because I took her recipe. I was gonna make the salad like they made.
Oh, they made pork the wheat salad. Okay, all right. I'm gonna stay on the safe side and watch y'all eat it.
Yeah. I'm telling you, I don't recommend it to nobody if you don't know.
Yep, she said you gotta cook it like 4 or 5 times before you eat it.
Yes, you do. You do. It is that bitter.
Yeah, but I know you were asking a question earlier, Georgia Peach Hut. So my figs are coming in now. I mean, well, they've been coming in. I've had my brown turkey. One of my fig trees already has fruit. My Chicago Hardy has fruit. My Bears Black has fruit.
Look, I made another one.
August 2025.
Yeah, so everything is fruiting for you.
Yeah, and I tell you what, my Concord, the one that I sent you, the vine, the cuttings, man, that thing has got so much fruit on there. It's just my blackberry got a lot of fruit. The only fruit that I was not successful enough to contain was my blueberries. I ain't got no blueberries this year. The cardinals, which is a state bird, they deboed me. They just came up in here and just started taking them. Because you know why they deboed me? They're like, "What you gonna do? You can't kill us. We protected. What you gonna do? You go to jail, son, if you touch us." So I just let them have it. I mean, normally I would put up bird netting, but the weather was so janky and it was in and out. I just like, you know what? Let them go ahead on.
Yeah, I don't have problems with, and I feed birds right here on my deck. They are everywhere, and I don't have problems with the birds eating my blueberries.
So, from the gardening community, the thing I heard was if you want them to stay off you, because a lot of times the birds are just eating your fruit like that, is because they either don't have enough water or whatever.
That's what they say.
So I left water out for them. Then I put bird feed out there for them. They don't want none of that. They want the blueberry. And you know when I know the blueberries mature? When the cardinals come around, especially the males, because the males are bright red. The females, they're like a brown color. But the males, and I saw a yellow one, because they said it's rare, very rare to see a yellow one. I saw a yellow one yesterday or day before. But they here because my blueberry, they're already ready. As soon as they come ready, once I start seeing the red cardinals, it's a wrap. It's over. Because they are ravenous. They will literally go up in there and gorge themselves. They are so debo. When the robins and the blue jays come around, they run them off just so they can eat the blueberries by themselves.
I had kiwi berries to come up for the first time this year, and I was so excited. I came home one day and I saw birds flocking from underneath the tree where they went and just devastated my kiwi berries.
No.
So now I know now when I see them, I'm gonna have to go and just completely cover it because they weren't ready. I'm like, I don't think I have to worry about the birds. Oh yeah, they went and got them.
Wow.
So I'm
so my pumpkin box that I made, my pumpkin patch, I harvested all my pumpkins last year, and I have the last 2 that were left. I think I can show them to y'all here. There we go. So I got this one, and I got this one that's left. And I got this idea from you, Georgia Peach Hut, with the sand and the stand. Anyhow, I'm terrible at showing footage. I don't know why I'm so terrible.
Okay, I know what you're talking about.
So what happened was I emptied out the pumpkin box, cleaned it out, got everything ready for this year. And I went out there probably about 2 or 3 weeks ago to check on it, and something caught my eye. I'm like, don't look right. I could see there was a depression in the box, but I wasn't sure because it had like a grass mat, and I'm like, well, the rest of it is dirt. Why does this one spot have grass? And I got a stick. I'm like, I'm not gonna put my hand in. I got a stick, and I poked with a stick and lifted it up, and it was a grass ball with fur. And guess what I had?
What?
Baby rabbits.
Wow.
They had literally took over my box, and
Whoa.
I don't know how, because I have mesh under the bottom of my box. My box doesn't go into the dirt. So what they did was they literally dug a tunnel sideways in it and there was 3 little bunnies all curled up in there. So mama was not around, but she made some noise, and I looked around, and she was in the wood line looking at me like, look, like he's like, I see you. Get away from my baby. I see you. So what happened was the next day I went out because we heard a noise during the night. She was moving them.
Oh,
Because now, their home was compromised. So she was moving the babies.
Wow.
I thought that was, all I thought was this is just nature doing what nature do.
Yeah.
Yep.
Exactly. You're exactly
Nature doing
right.
what nature do. But Mona, I'm gonna get up off of here. I just want to come up and talk about Edo real quick. I didn't want to stay up here real long. I just want to say hey to all you ladies
Well,
and
thanks
Mr.
for coming.
GT.
Well, thanks for coming.
We appreciate
Yeah.
you. Good seeing
Appreciate you
All right,
coming up
y'all.
and letting us know.
And I'm gonna go over there and check out your channel,
The Glamour Planner.
the Glamour. I already got it in my favorite, so I'm gonna go over there and check out what you got going on. Because you said you were a herbologist, so I'm gonna give you some love.
Thanks, Mona.
And
I speak the truth over there.
okay, I'm not scared of the truth. Hey, I'm gonna say this one, and I'm gonna get out of here. So today I saw the news, and Canada has just made it. How do I want to say it? Canada they've changed some language over there because the transgender community is upset because the cancer institution is saying there's an increase in cervical cancer in women. So they were upset because transgenders don't have cervix. So Canada, in their wisdom, says women, they have told doctors and professionals they can no longer say women have cervix. So what they saying is y'all have a front hole. I'm like, what the hell is a front hole?
Y'all,
And
I don't know what's going on, but there's a big change.
And this is the news. And I was like, they put this in mainstream news. So it's no longer called a cervix. It is called a front hole. Like a front
what?
A front hole. HOLE.
What?
So because the transgenders say that's being discriminatory to them because they don't have a cervix. And we all just got to be woke.
Yeah. So this is only in Canada, right?
But Canada,
eventually it's going to come over here. Eventually, every dumb stuff that we see go on everywhere, it eventually comes here.
Wow.
So
one day we're going to have to say, we the people, because this is getting ridiculous.
But think about this now, like the young lady just said, we are just so minimizing women, and y'all just taking it on the chin. Y'all pretending like it ain't even happening.
No, it's not true. There's a lot. Don't get it twisted. You check out YouTube. There's even some young girls who are standing up for it. Like, okay, why do we have to keep downgrading women for people to have equal rights? It shouldn't be an attack on women.
And you're literally right, because that is exactly what's going on. I mean, and again, my daughter, I was talking to my daughter. She has a friend that's in that life, whatever. And she was like, oh, we got to be equal and blah, 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 blah. This is all the stuff she was telling me. And then they said that they're entitled this, and this, but regular women ain't. My daughter was like, man, forget them. So that's what I'm saying. In one breath, you know, because every time you see these entertainers or different people, who do they have around them? A homosexual guy that do their hair or a transgender. So it makes it seem like it's acceptable. There's a young man right now, I think it's in Georgia, if I'm not mistaken, that has all the female track records. All of them. Ain't no female in Georgia running the track because he got all the records. So now these young ladies are all quitting track because they're like, what's the point? It's a guy that's a girl. And I'm not even going to get into that because you know what?
Yeah.
If you confuse and say that that's what you think you are, that's what you think you are. Because there's a guy here in Virginia
Also,
that
you don't want to get on a channel in trouble.
There you go, that part. And on that note, I'm going to bid y'all a good night, but I'm going to be in the chat.
Thank you so much, Be Moved.
Have a good night. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Well, y'all, look. Y'all got me on here for
You done brought the sun up, Mona?
3 hours and almost 4 hours. Yeah, the sun here come up in a little bit.
That needs to be on somebody's chat. They need to talk about that subject right there.
Yep.
Yeah. I thought there was a law.
That don't feel cool, y'all. I ain't even no female.
The guy that won that award in the women's division, and I thought they took it back from him because for that same issue. I just don't think that for people to have equal rights that you have to downgrade and attack women. I just don't. I don't believe that. It just feels like
register our voice.
Yeah.
Women was like respected and held at a different regard, and you saved the women and children, and now I don't understand the line now. The line is a little different. So a lot different.
He's in Canada and he'd like to know what news Mr. B. Moved is reading.
Okay. He don't. Oh, he said he's gonna stay and be in the chat, so he can answer it.
Mm-hmm. B. Moved.
There we go.
What news Mr. D. Mood is reading? Uh-oh. You didn't see that in your news, Darth X? Look.
But I thought he said that was in Georgia, didn't he? Say that.
Oh, he said he said it was in Canada, on the news in Canada.
Oh, okay.
When I get off of here, I'm going to turn on Canada News.
That was for the one that was winning the track or the different subject? Oh, yeah. Oh, about the women. Okay,
yeah, about them wanting to change terminology.
Oh, you could turn to BBC News and you can get that.
Right. You know, you already know, right?
You probably can Google it.
Yeah, I was going to say Google it.
Absolutely.
And get that information because I'd like to see. They can try that stuff over here in the United States. Y'all already know it ain't going to roll. It ain't going to rock and it ain't going to roll.
Right.
Not over here. Women
what was
like, what
was the topic so I can pull it up?
It was the women, the cervical cancer for women, and
something about
cervical cancer in Canada.
Yeah, and women are now considered another hole or something like that. Front hole, something.
Front hole.
It don't even sound right saying.
Instead of cervical.
Yeah.
The cervical's way up here. What are you talking about? A front hole? That's not a front hole.
That's my point. Like, how you even get a?
That's what the baby come through.
So, and then in the second breath is gonna be, well, what hole y'all talking about?
Thank you. They don't. There's a bunch of men making stupid decisions. Don't get me started. I told y'all now.
For women,
I read on a roll over here.
I told you it's an attack on women. It's like it's an attack on women.
It's like, certain groups of men. Don't bunch all us together.
No.
That's not a good generalization. We love y'all.
No. I know it's not all men. You better believe it. That I know. Right. The ones that hate women, though.
The ones that hate women but trying to be a woman.
But who was
That's
that? Was
where the confusion come in. They're confused. They're confused. Now I tell them they're confused. They can't have no baby. I want to see them have a baby.
I don't think
Daily
they want
Mail,
that pain.
Tomatoes,
They don't want that
Sun,
pain. They don't want that
Western
pain.
Standard, and True North covered it. It was the Canadian Cancer Society that issued the cervix apology, apologizing by referring to the cervix by its technical name. That's stupid. Why are you apologizing?
Did you see that Darth X? He gave the information.
Chris put it
No.
out there.
Oh, Chris did.
Apologizing to some folks who weren't born with the cervix.
Who weren't even born with a yes. How
Who
are you
can't even have
offended
a
by
baby.
it?
They don't even
How
have
do you
menstrual
know there's
period.
nothing you could do to give you a cervix?
I wish they would let them be able to get pregnant. I wish they wouldn't.
Oh my God, they would.
would.
They could.
No, y'all, take me back. Take me back. Get rid of me. No. Hurry up and change that to them. Let them go through a menstrual
But wait,
cycle
the
for a
guy
day.
said, "I do not put on you nothing you can't bear."
That once a month thing women have to go through with some cramps, let them have that for a day.
Oh my gosh.
My goodness. If you want to be that way, let it be all
Wait,
the way.
they're quick to tell us that you're going through that time of the month.
Right. Like they know what they're talking about.
I don't think anybody wants that type of pain.
Well,
You said it might be rad papers. Don't know. I know Daily Mail is.
Maud, I'm sorry. We keeping you up, love.
yup. You are.
We real
Look,
close to 4 hours.
Give y'all 8 minutes. to say
We
I'm
got
gonna
8
be-
minutes.
How many minutes we got to go?
Eight.
We on a countdown.
All right, we on the countdown.
Yeah, we on the countdown.
Who
8
said they
minutes.
was kidding about the
Right.
uterus? I'm a past peach nut. Yo.
I gotta go. See y'all.
Good
All
night,
right.
DC.
All right, GT.
Just attach the article.
Oh, okay, there it is. Boom. There it is. This gonna be a very interesting live.
I used
I
to be a
used to
dog.
be-
Make
now
sure
I'm
y'all
used-
hit that replay, hashtag replay when y'all watch it over.
Yeah, we're gonna
Well-
thank the folks who coming in on the replay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
For staying this long for 4 hours. I mean, you're a good trooper. You stay this long. You know what
We
I'm saying?
did 5 hours one time. So what you ragging
Running
about?
the whole. I mean,
We
So the
did-
pizza said you
wait,
did
look.
5 hours before, Mona.
Do
Did
what?
5 hours. Remember? Remember?
Yeah, I did do
Mhm.
5. That was a long time.
We did 5
And
earlier this
getting
year.
confused
5
with that.
hours.
I know what my wife goes through. I don't know it.
Okay.
Cervix is now a front hole in Canada.
That's so dumb.
That
Drop.
is
That's so dumb.
No. Girl. I'm not dropping the link. I'm going to bed.
There was another word for the front hole,
But
but
I
I ain't gonna
actually
say
really
it.
need to take a treatment, though. It's
Wait
time
a
for me to
minute.
Huh?
Anything with
You
the
been
name
good. You hadn't coughed.
son usually is
I
like.
know I'm getting ready to start now. That's why I said it's time for me to take a treatment.
Now I'm
I'm late
human.
taking my treatment.
Type magazine just a touch.
Never heard of it.
Thanks,
myself.
D-Mood, for attaching me.
We gonna come back tomorrow. Same time, same bat
Bye,
channel.
Darth X.
And you know, Felicia ain't gonna want to talk about this,
She
but
might.
Oh, she may jump on in, I think.
well, we'll see because she don't like to jump off and stuff like this.
Oh, subjects like that.
Right.
Well,
Well,
it can be discussed before you go
Look.
live.
We going live tomorrow, 11 o'clock.
Where y'all see what Chris said?
What Chris say?
And if we don't
Good
get
night,
to talk
Lou.
about it tomorrow, we'll be going live 9 o'clock Tuesday night at Miss Peach Nuts channel.
Tomorrow?
Wait,
Oh,
Texas,
you know she gonna
Texas
talk about
Lala said that woke me up. And Chris said, I think they talking out their back home.
Same bedtime. Hey, Country Hustle, you up in the bushes. Look at you. Look at you.
Mike said, you doing Monday live, Mona?
If she don't, I will. Huh. Look
Country
at him.
said, same bedtime,
Same bet channel. Yeah, because we all won, baby. We not.
No one Hudson,
we
thank
all
you so
won,
much, love.
But yeah, we're
Jane
gonna
Doe,
be on
thank
Felicia
you.
channel tomorrow night.
Serena, thank you for all the jokes.
She's not too tired. If she's too tired, then we'll go on my
Deuces,
channel.
Mike. Yeah.
But
See how
we
she
will be here tomorrow at 11 o'clock. So
12 o'clock
being
Eastern.
said,
12 o'clock Eastern. 12.
the Glamour Planner. What? When did you go live again?
I'm live on Thursdays at 9 p.m. with Teas and Besties. And Friday we making fire cider.
What is this fire?
Y'all didn't make it last Friday?
No, I didn't make it last Friday because my grandson's sneaker ball. So I pushed it to the 14th at 5 o'clock. I think we go live at 5 to make the fire cider. The ingredients is on my community tab.
Yeah,
so
I saw the ingredients. I got the stuff. I went and bought the stuff.
Yay!
Quickly,
I spent $85.
What's the fire starter? Fire
cider.
What is it good for?
Look up fire cider. It's an immune booster. What it does is it boosts the immune systems, gives your body energy. It also helps to fight off and ward off like cold symptoms and things of that nature. It gives the body a boost to help you fight off infections and stuff. It's phenomenal. It's my number one seller.
Is it spicy?
Yes, it's hot.
It's called fire cider.
That's what I'm thinking.
Horseradish is the number one base ingredient. So you already know just from horseradish.
So that means I don't have to put the pepper in there.
No, you do still need a pepper. You're gonna need pepper, period, because pepper is the only thing that's gonna release the nutrient, the main nutrients that's found in turmeric. So you need the pepper anyway.
So you got the turmeric in there too. Then.
Oh, you need peppers. You definitely need peppers too.
No,
I thought you was talking about black pepper, organic black pepper.
No,
but yes, you need peppers. Yes, you need peppers.
That's a high
horseradish and peppers.
You put a plural behind there. This is the only one I bought.
Oh, if it's that hot, you good. You can use
habanero. A Serenero.
I came from them. Serenado.
It's so many. But yes, you need that. You definitely need that.
This is all I'm putting in there. I ain't.
Listen, you're making it good enough for you. Then, depending on what energetics, what you want it to focus on, those will be the herbs you add. The herbs are going to be your choice. Normally, there's thyme in there. There's oregano in there. You want to add
powder?
Yeah, you can use the powder because you can use organic black pepper. You can use ground turmeric. You know, I prefer if you use the real turmeric, but if you need to use the brown one,
I have real turmeric.
Yep, yeah, you definitely need that. And I'm gonna add rosemary to mine. And actually, my main one I'm gonna add is already have sitting. Yeah, the ginger. Yep. You need lemons. You need oranges.
I got about 3 or 4 lemons in there and about 3 or 4 oranges left in there.
Mm-hmm. And then you're gonna need onion.
I got plenty of onion. I got red and yellow onion.
Yep. Onion, garlic, ginger, turmeric.
I have
you need black pepper.
Of garlic.
Okay, good. That's good. You need black pepper. Don't forget your black pepper.
I got that thing in there.
Okay.
A pepper meal.
Check out the ingredients in my community tab. Y'all see the ingredients.
Are you coming back to your live?
Yeah.
D-Mo want to know, Georgia Peach. Now, are you coming back to your live? When I go off, she's going off too. When I shut it down, everybody shuts down.
Oh, everybody shut down.
Yeah. You'll see her tomorrow night at 11 o'clock on Felicia's channel.
12 o'clock
I'll be there tomorrow.
12 Eastern.
Yeah, we gonna bring Glamour Planner back.
I'm always hanging in the bushes.
Okay, y'all.
I'm working
You all
overnight.
have a good night and sweet dreams, and we'll see you all tomorrow night.
Yes. Back
It
with
takes
Mona and Felicia.
patience to be in the garden.